You're live, Lex.
We're live.
We're live. How Wilhelm come?
Hello.
No, shot him.
We're live.
Hello.
We're live! Hello, let me finish my pizza. You animals. Alright. Oh my god. It's Thursday already. Okay, hang on. To Superordinary D&D. Adventures over Yonder. Where we, part of... Hold on, sorry, I keep forgetting about the webcam. Hey everyone, little personal view. Where we, at Superordinary, in Mengen, Brisbane, Australia. Queensland is the state. I'm stalling because I can't remember what I'm supposed to say next. That's right, we're playing 5th edition D&D. If you look around the table,
Hey, Blake.
it is a lot different to our first stream, which was a bit of a pilot to see if could we do this and want to do it. Is it something we were able to do? Because we have a super late show called Super Late. It's a talk show, sort of thing, a variety show of sorts that goes monthly, and we're trying to expand the channel. COVID things. Why are we being so serious though? Hello everyone around the table. Joining us are a lot of fresh faces, same faces as last week, but fresh to D&D. Probably shouldn't slam that, there's stuff here. Okay, let's go around the table. Who have we got? Again, this is the last time we'll introduce ourselves before we make people go back to the first episode. Who are you? What do you do? Where have you found yourself?
Picking up a pizza. Hi, I'm Janella. My real name. I'm Janella, and I'm.
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Anaresia.
And who is Anaresia?
Anaresia is a tiefling.
And a tiefling what?
Sorcerer.
Tiefling sorcerer with a mysterious background. A tiefling sorcerer.
I'm a shadow sorcerer.
Shadow sorcerer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I have red skin. Rosy red skin with the purple bob hair and the horns and a tail.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Fresh to death.
Very fresh cut.
Next, on the other side of the we're so quiet we get our own microphone side of the table is...
Yeah, my name's Ash. I'm an artist from Brisbane, and I'm really excited to learn how to play D&D.
Yeah, same.
Learning. Be easy on me, please. My character's name is Iyari, and she's a female high elf sorcerer. Yeah.
A female high elf sorcerer. Right. Oh right, I was like, I'm looking at the stream for the first time when we're playing, I was like, how come it's blue? But then they shoot either side. We have multiple cameras this time, guys. Have a look at the feed. It's crazy. It's a little dark. We'll build it as we go. We'll build it. It's shh. Next! Who are we gonna have here?
Hello, I'm Mungo, and I'll be playing Sir Leal, a little...
So Leal the who?
The fourth.
The fourth.
The fourth Sir Leal. I am a gnome bard from the underground. Yeah, I'm just here to have fun and play some music for everyone.
Yeah.
See what happens.
The Velvet
Here, yeah.
The Velvet Underground?
Yeah.
It's weird. If you had inspiration, I'd take it from you. I'd take it out of your greasy hands. Next, my not pizza eating compatriot, but how's the Vietnamese?
Definitely Thai curry.
Definitely a Thai curry. I shot hard and I missed.
Yeah, we got matching meals because we're now best friends.
Yeah.
That's why I put on opposite sides of the table. Don't make me do worse.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing you, a male Eldrin warlock, with a bit of a checkered, interesting past that you may find out more about on this episode or next episode. I've got no idea what Daddy Mason has in plan for us.
Who's Mason?
Johnny, I did it again, man. Every time. Daddy Johnny.
It's really good when your kids forget your own name.
Daddy GM.
Daddy DM.
Okay. I'm going to do a little, instead of going cross back and forth, I'm going to do a little pan upwards to Lincoln. Is that your name? You're the intern. You're new here. I've barely met you.
Yeah. I try not to get in people's way.
Can you get me a water later? Is that?
Do you want water?
Yeah.
Whoa, we need to do this first, but you know.
Can you help me print something?
I am otherwise known as Varus.
Yes.
I'm a wood elf ranger and urban bounty hunter.
With a hot bod.
And a checkered past in cooking.
Yes.
Culinary arts.
The culinary arts is one of my main focuses in life. One of my main drivers.
That and dragons. Interesting.
Eating a curry with a spork is just
Over your laptop. He's brave.
I've got a fork. So
Flick back to the other side of the table, and we have.
I am Chris. I am playing as Pete Dunhill. He is a IT tech and a live-action role-playing enthusiast who found himself spirited into this new world. Yeah. It's pretty much just see how the story unfolds.
We're adjusting.
How it goes. What have we lost?
No, just adjusting it.
We're
It's like
adjusting.
not straight.
We've got to adjust things in life. But Pete, I hope you adjust to your new settings.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. I hear that you still have a prized possession on you that is running out of charges. Will that be...
Yes, so
revealed
you
or
allowed me
used?
to have a mobile phone, but it only has about 5% charge in it, which is about 5 uses. I'm allowed to use it, so I have to use it sparingly, or decide how creative I can get with this unique tool.
I'd argue a use as well can like have a, like with a spell, a duration of anywhere from 1 minute to 10 minutes. Maybe if you can convince me you're just looking at calendar dates, maybe even an hour. But we'll have to play it by ear. It's a little bit of homebrew, interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, yeah. And I'm your DM. Saint.
I've got for the late session, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
I'm
fun.
going to the late session.
But
Fantastic. I didn't actually buy tickets with anyone. I was like, fuck, I'm
Me
gonna
too.
rock up. And I'm
you
like,
know what? We had people coming to the first session because they were just so confident that I suck and that we wouldn't sell it out. Well, real friends, hey, but nah. We have these things that we use. They're inspiration cards by... Ah, my lord, I cannot remember the name of the man who makes these. Twitch the Fiend, actually, makes these. And they're like a little variation to the standard inspiration. And I hand them at least one out at the beginning of the session to a player who was the MVP of last session. And we had a little chat through the week on who the MVP might end up being. And we're going to settle with Varus.
Oh yeah.
For using your cooking and culinary skills to get, and business knack, to get a bit of information out of a tight-lipped Toblin Stonehill, of the proprietor of the Stonehill Tavern. So there you go, little head start.
Thanks, that guy was a douchebag.
He was, wasn't he? I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that because it was actually me.
there was no character or voice.
It was just me talking to you guys.
That guy sucks.
Right, I've written a little recap.
Excellent.
Let's rip in. Last episode.
I don't think he's monitoring.
We're good. We're good.
Fine.
We got a ring in for tech, and he's doing wonderful.
Yeah, I can just tell you when if you want.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
And he's doing wonderful.
Yeah, I can just tell you when if you want.
It's really hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
hard to
just
tell
like
when
a
there's
name.
both. Here, I'll stop here. I'll stop here.
We're good.
Could go up a touch.
Go touch.
Could go up a touch.
still a little bit of teething going on.
Well, all that talk about teeth's got me ready to roll some dice. After the party had travelled the journey from Neverwinter to Phandalin, assisting the Von Rumpelstiltskin and Stratunte family, they first approached the Shrine of Luck. It was here at the altar of Timora, the goddess of luck. They met Sister Gariel. The sister gave them valuable info on both the orcs and the Neverwinter Wood. They also found out that she was an agent of the Harpers and could find them recuperation if they helped out the town. From here, they secured lodgings in the nearby Stonehill. Get much info from either the inn's owner or his son. The innkeeper Toblin was insistent that there ain't no trouble in Phandalin. Oh, there ain't no trouble in Phandalin. And his son, though unsure what he could say, didn't give much more info other than the trouble has indeed occurred in Phandalin over the past years. I need to retcon something. I said the town been around for about 20 years. It's been around for just over 50. So about 3 generations.
Fresh.
The tavern itself probably would have been around for about 20. Yeah, she fresh. It wasn't until Varus used his culinary abilities, VIP status, to open a potential business deal with Toblin, and they were able to withdraw from him that orc attacks are happening to those on the Tribor Trail outside of Phandalin, and this needs to stop, as it is bad for business. And what isn't there in Phandalin?
There's no trouble.
Ain't no trouble in Phandalin! I mean, a cue card. They then met the townmaster Harbin Wester when they approached the notice board, who, though refusing to leave his house, they managed to get a little information from him when Dunhill and Wester's hulking manservant Brutus came to terms. Harbin then offered his intel on the fact that he believes that he had seen a dragon, as unbelievable as that is, flying overhead a few weeks ago. Makes it a little more unbelievable. A few weeks ago. And since then, he's begun hoarding resources and not leaving his house, making everyone in the town heaps tense. Which is lastly then, as the sun was setting, y'all headed across to Barfin's Provisions to secure a map. Once in there, they were met with ridiculous frontier prices of a strangled trade heading into town and a very strange acting and talking Barfin. Wouldn't really keep a tone and just was going about. No one asked the poor man what was up. Was he okay?
It's mid-stroke.
Probably. He walked back in, he's dead. The boys have robbed him. They weren't actually young boys, they were gnomes running a racket. No,
the middle of shit's free though, right?
No! There's still a town militia. And your hearts. After buying a very overpriced map, which I will give to you now.
Thanks,
In
Dad.
Now
person.
it's laminated.
You can try. I was meant to get it bigger, but I'm a doofus and I said A2, not A3, or the verse of A3, not A2. I don't know. See what I mean? I don't print things. It's very confusing to look at on the projector screen.
Pass it
I can give you
around.
a
Here,
white.
give
I
it
can just
to
give you a white background to look at it on if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be handy.
Handy. The middle of the table is about to glow up. Give me a hot
White.
second. Just hold your horses. Oh, I'm on the wrong one.
Oh dear. Is this,
No one's steering this machine.
Do I need to change something?
Oh, no.
We're good.
No, yeah. I just closed the thing. I forgot how everything works.
We have a very complex setup here.
Nah.
I forget how stuff works every day.
Teething problems. Does it? No, it shouldn't. Is it on? Is that
Best
changing?
joke,
Go on, give us your best
What's your
joke.
best joke?
Hmm?
You're up.
Exactly.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry,
man, I'm not a
pause,
joke guy.
everyone.
Especially not on the spot.
What is red and green
Oh, come on.
and makes Johnny cry?
Is it you?
A frog in a blender.
Oh.
What is red?
It would make me cry. I'd be like, come on, man.
What is red and invisible?
And
Invisible.
Invisible.
Okay, when's that?
Oh, I don't know.
No tomatoes.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
We actually just went down 100 subs.
We're actually cancelling
Music is fine. Okay, thanks.
Hey
We're
there.
Trentos.
Let's put it on the screen. Look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It feels like a OHP.
It is an OHP. I don't know what that means. Okay, right. Isn't that what
Alright,
it is?
Exactly.
That is exactly what we have overhead, a projector. Do you mean the clear sheet one?
Yeah, that
back in
one.
primary school? That and rolling the TV out meant shit was going down.
It means you're gonna have good
The
time.
TV.
So we don't know how far we need to go because we're in
Where are we?
Phandalin now, but we need to we've got no fucking idea.
You don't know where the time. Well, you've agreed to. Well, let me finish reading. Okay. Well, strange bathroom. The man spoke as if drunk, and in the same vein as Toblin denying any strife was bothering Phandalin. After buying an overpriced map, I said that twice, the party regrouped in the tavern where they spent the night cramped in a room, but it was still comfortable for the night. To close and come to a busy day where you decided you were going to go and look for the gnomes. We might have some interesting inventions to help defend this town from orcs and or possible, but highly unlikely, dragon. What do you do? It's a beautiful day!
Alright, where?
I imagine you're all sitting
morning,
downstairs, having your
Someone put their
breakfast in
dirty
the
stuff in that
tavern,
drawer.
around the table, huddled around this map.
Who's our map guy? Who's the best nature?
I thought it was you.
Yeah, it'll be Varus.
Virus.
I know.
Vibes.
It would be your ranger.
It makes sense.
And it'd be weird if it wasn't.
Do you wanna?
Well, who knows more about gnomes here? Where would gnomes hang
I'll
out?
tell you what. Our ranger. Oh wait, no. Sorry, I was on Dunhill's page. I thought our ranger had -1 to survival. I was like, oh no.
Don't ask me.
I've got +3 survival.
You might be our most survivory, but he will have advantages to overland travel being a ranger.
Should we ask
Yeah,
someone
so just
for
to help out a
directions?
newbie here, you know, I can't just roll a 20 and be like, where would I think they are?
A history check? Maybe in your time as a bounty hunter, you've heard of the place and you know maybe roughly where it might be located.
Okay.
In the shadow of, beside thee, west of, inside of, outside of, next to thee.
So a history check would be the most appropriate for that then.
For this, yes.
Alright, I'll roll a history check.
Okay.
Oh.
It's strong too.
It's an early morning.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Haven't had your bloody
That was a
coffee
2 for the stream.
That too. Got a torch to shine on them. So
So
it's
this is
not-
us having breakfast, just looking at the
Yeah.
map on the
Yeah.
table. Right.
Or like dinner. Looking at the map.
It's pretty good.
It's not familiar to you.
Can I?
You're more of a closer to the coast, Sword Coast boy. You also, you know this. You're newer to the area. You've spent part of your adult life around here, but your young life wasn't around these parts. So it's understandable if you're not fully aware, and you spend a lot more time urban bounty hunting. Yeah.
Sorry
Unfortunately.
guys, I can't help you.
Should we
Right
ask
now.
someone then?
Yeah, ask someone.
Yeah.
I might know.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Toblin?
I'll
Toblin!
let you.
Have a
So here's how we shake again. You can assist someone on a roll, such as a history check. Certain checks you can
Okay.
assist on, you can give them advantage. You both roll, you pick the highest, add the highest score out of the two of you. If multiple of you want to help, I will forego the advantage, or depending on the type of check, for you all roll, and if you get over a certain number that I've set, I will give the main roller a +2 for each one of you that succeeds. So it depends. If he thinks he's really good at it already, and you think maybe we could give him a +6 bonus to it on top, that might do more than advantage. It's mathematically, it plays a bit funny on each direction, but hey, it's flavour.
I might do that.
Well, he's already rolled.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, can we roll for like a survival because we were wandering through the woods for a bit before?
Yeah, I don't think you should really depend on me for survival checks.
straight up though, as a gnome, I'll let you roll.
Okay.
Just because it is a gnomish
Yeah.
town. You might know.
You might know.
There are certain things that will allow someone else to do a
Maybe it'll
separate
be part of
roll
your
for.
childhood.
It's a 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy!
you guys had a big night in the
man.
tavern.
Wow.
Guys, not in town. I want to get to know the place, people.
Is it anyone in here who's in the room right now?
Pretty empty again.
Pretty empty.
There ain't no trouble in Phandalin, just like there ain't no customers right now.
no other customers.
No.
No one to talk to except for that guy behind the bar will not help us.
He's more out back prepping things.
Alright.
He's got to make beds and fetch water pails and fed you breakfast and left you alone.
Clean my drawer.
It's not like there's a till you can go and rob.
Oh, man, how are we looking for provisions anyway? Like for stuff, like you know,
Let me
rations.
check my bag.
We'll make it on our own. Did you see?
bedroll.
Do you remember those prices?
I think, yeah, that's
Yeah, not
very
worth buying
true.
stuff.
I have a steak, but it's wooden.
Man,
Fucking why? So at that point,
Best of meat steak.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no. Oh my god.
no, it's not that
The
foreboding.
white dragon comes out.
Series
Front
1.
door of
All
the
dead.
tavern opens. Ring the little bell at the top. Ding, ding, ding. Inside you see a sullen-eyed, a little dusty and worse for wear, probably hungover looking, Barfin. As he, waves at you and comes over to the table and just sort of sits down next to you.
morning.
How you going?
How's the
Good.
richest man in town feeling?
Nice, good night.
I
man.
can go ask Harbin West if you want, but I was here to offer an apology. I, for some reason, hit the button that plays a lot more intense music. I have an apology to make for my behaviour yesterday. You see, he sort of looks over his shoulder and around the tavern, just to make sure Toblin's not around. Things have been strange here as of late, and I am not proud to admit this, but I have taken to the drink. Calm the nerves. It's hard to sell a 25 gold 10-foot pole, but what am I supposed to do if I can't get another one in? I am genuinely a nicer guy. I hire 2 orphans to work my store. 2 orphans! I humble brag, I know, but I genuinely believe I can help you. You came to me and I was in a state of repose of the mind, I suppose. But, I have a deal.
What's your deal?
You're here to save the town, yes?
What's the deal?
Yes.
Did I use my tail and whack?
You never know who's listening in this town. Small towns, lots of ears. I can give you a discount on items. I'll sell them to you at standard cost. A few. At a maximum of 3 golds worth. If you can promise you can help us with some of these things. There's been those jobs on the board. I saw that you took them down. Well, I assume it was you. And, well, no one's touched them. And I believe they might be the best hope. I was one of the ones to petition Harbin to put them up. And if we can maybe fortify this town and do something, we can get business flowing as usual. Sound good?
Yes. Give us that sweet
Give us
discount.
a shake.
Well,
Shake on it.
Or are we talking 10%?
certainly.
No,
at standard book cost.
Okay.
Um,
Witnessing
up
the
to
handshake.
Yeah. 3 gold coins.
Up to 3. I can't remember what I said.
You said
Up to
3.
3 gold coins. Up to 3 gold coins.
20 gold coins.
Up to 3 gold coins worth. It's all I can do, honestly. You would not believe people come through here and they pay those prices.
What are we buying?
Stuff.
Rations,
Up to 3 gold coins.
chains to
10-foot
survive
poles.
the woods for a week.
How many 10-foot poles are we getting out of this?
I mean, if you open your D&D VR, I can tell you. A 10-foot pole, you say?
Stilts, bruh. Can keep a pace when we Start
What do you
venturing.
have for
I'm
up
very
to 3 gold
hungry.
coins?
I don't stock any one thing generally,
You've got quite a few rations.
but things that you can buy. Oh my god!
So
Come on.
what is the deal here? You're
He
offering
wants
us.
us to help
Have holy
the
water,
town,
have your
and then he'll
water.
give us a discount, and it just is going to cost what he has to pay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great! Like we're keen to help.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm keen to
So,
be me. I'm not a bad
Do you have
guy.
any
I was
information?
just. It's hard.
do you have any information?
What are you after?
Can
It'll
you
count as a gold coin, please.
Where
one gold
are
coin
the
piece of
photos?
information?
Well, it'll come out of your top amount.
Well, clearly, we would really love to know exactly how to find the gnomes.
Oh, Gnomeward.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly on that map there. Gnomeward is, not many people travel there. They usually come to us, but it is roughly in the ballpark area of about somewhere here.
Oh man, way closer.
Just on the other side of the those hills there. And look, to be fair, it is quicker to travel through the hills, I suppose. Let me look at that map again. Well, look, you're looking at 12-mile hexes, 5-mile hexes. That'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, and then it puts you in a 5-mile radius. So that's probably about a day's travel if you can also then locate it. Or you could cut that travel in half. If you've one amongst you who's good at travelling overland or, you know, able
You're going
to
in the backpack again.
able to range, you could probably cross right through those hills and get there in half the time. I don't see why not. They're just the hills that back up over us there. Like, you know how the town was nestled in the hills there?
Yeah.
Picture you
Is there any danger in these hills?
Well, there's danger everywhere in the wilds.
Specifically,
I mean, our town backs onto it.
Can't be that.
I mean, but
Anything you
everywhere
need, we
has
need
been
to
having
look
troubles
up.
lately.
So if we had good survival skills, we could get through that.
I mean, if one of you can read a map, there's a map
Well,
there.
you can if you don't roll another 2.
Cool.
let's roll
Let's
out.
give it a crack.
Yeah,
Let's
Wait,
try and
do
go
we want to
through-
buy stuff first?
Oh, yes, yes.
We've only got 2.
Yeah, wait, what about this deal?
What do we need, guys?
Snackers.
Snacks?
I'm good for.
I want
I got
some-
about 10 days worth of rations.
I only have one.
What the hell do
If
you
you
do
go to
when you
D&D Beyond,
I
right,
don't know.
not your character's page, if you open another one and you click the page that says equipment,
Yeah.
no,
got
then there's
one day
filters.
rations.
Same, I've only got
Of
one day.
5.
I'll
There's like
read
I can
you.
share.
Who wants
Oh, you
more
can
rations?
Well, can we buy some rations? Do you sell rations?
Or how many?
I sell rations,
Do you
yes.
have apple?
You should
how
have
many
more than
rations do we have for
one.
2 gold
You should
coins?
have a bunch of you.
Oh,
Yeah, here,
more
show
than
me.
you could hope for.
Alright.
You use one ration
Yeah, so you
a
have
day.
rations.
Small creatures will use half a
one
ration.
day.
Large creatures will use 2. They have 5 silver pieces each.
Thank you.
You
If
do
you
the same.
don't have your rations and
You
water,
have, like, one-
and your water
so it's
skin
like
can
one
carry
day.
1 day's worth of water,
Oh, I see. I got 10 days.
Bloody
left.
eggs,
Alright.
Jesus.
then
Got heaps.
you will
Purpose.
suffer a point of exhaustion at the end of the day if you fail a constitution save, if you don't eat and drink at the end of the day. So you have enough, your water skin carries enough water for 1 day. You can find water on the way. This isn't an Australian type landscape, this is a European type landscape with babbling brooks and things.
Well, I got enough rations for 10 days, so that's sweet.
You all should have 5 to 10 days of rations each.
Yeah.
Double check.
I only have
Yeah.
one.
There, I do sell more luxury items such
All
as
3
tents,
guys.
sleeping
Okay.
rolls, flint and tinder.
Do we need a tent to sleep
I have a
in?
tinder
Build a
box.
roll,
You don't, as long as it's a dry night.
in case it rains.
Okay, then we're fine with
Shelter.
rations. Hi, one.
Tents are heavy.
Is this deal still available to us when we come back from this mission?
Certainly.
Okay, great.
Sweet.
Well, I'm happy to roll out, guys, if you are.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
time
go.
is it?
Let's.
It's like the morning.
It's still morning. Great.
Yeah.
I was.
Let's hit these hills too, because I'm keen for some adventure.
Yep.
Yep,
Let's
yep.
go.
I mean, there's no real clear road either way, but it's quicker through the hills.
Yeah, you said twice as quick.
Yeah,
Twice.
because when you measure hexes, right, you measure along the lines. Like it's a 5 hex, so 5, 10, 15. So but you have to imagine you can get lost in a 5-mile radius.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's you'll get there if you go around and you stay a good pace and you don't lose time on foot. You'll get there by the end of the day, probably early afternoon. If you cut through the hills, it's likely you'll get there by midday.
So
The hills are
Right. The what?
The sound of orcs.
Can I get that again? Sorry for an inspiration card. Oh, it's a good one too. It's a good one. I think. What do we got? What are the hills alive?
I'll play the tune for you.
Oh, I need at least.
You can do this. You can do it.
Sound of music.
Oh, what was that? The nice little flourish. Here you go.
Yay!
All right. So,
Soon debut.
just traveling, just shocking and jiving, traveling by foot. That sounds cool. A little sound pack. We're using Sirenscape for the sounds.
Love it.
And that's us traveling
If you're
by foot. So, as you travel by your feet.
Fucking hate baby corn, and I just put a piece of baby corn into my
Oh,
mouth.
dude, do you have baby corn? I love baby corn.
Oof. Okay, so I work through it. Carry on.
What's wrong with baby corn?
It should die.
Yeah,
All
I'm
of them.
not
Yeah, big corn, great. All for it. Little baby corn, no.
All corn, man. Or all maize. You know what? It was my way of small talking while I brought up notes.
Oh, Caitlin, continue the cold model.
Jesus.
So, what do you guys have hung out for a bit, right? This is your first time traveling together with. Oh no, you travelled down to Neverwinter.
We went on a boat.
Well, what are you talking about? What's on your minds? Is this the day of that silent travel, like it's a bunch of co-workers and here we go again, or?
I've actually never hung out with a bunch of gnomes. My family, we didn't have that many gnome friends, so I'm excited. This is my first gnome town.
Yeah.
Gnome town, baby.
Gnome town. Taking you home.
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry I haven't been a great wingman so far.
I'm actually really offended. I saved your butt in the forest, and you promised that you would find me love, and here we are.
It's been slim pickings.
There's not much
So
in front of us.
Not where we're going. Gnomes, lots of gnomes.
Yeah, from what I've seen
No,
so
not
far,
picky.
there's no issue with that.
Not picky.
Oh, okay, man.
I'll do better.
Don't let me down again.
As the heroes triumphantly make their way across the landscape, I need a few rolls from you all. So as you travel overland, you all take different stations over what you can do. So someone is be manning the map. If you have a map, you can get a plus to you, or it lowers the DC to the roll. So that'll be a survival check. If someone wants to keep an eye out to see if there's anything over the horizon, ahead or behind you, someone can roll a lookout, so that's a perception check. Since you're traveling on foot, you're limited to the light activities you can do. If you want a cart, you might be able to whittle or repair something, darn a shirt. That's, you're walking, that's not
Can I
capable.
roll a perception?
Yeah, so amongst you guys, you saw that.
Yeah, I'm a little bit higher because I'm in your backpack.
And
I might be able to see it.
also,
It's kind of like a Yoda situation.
I'm broken. You've broken me. And also,
Again, good.
hello guys.
Hello. What's that? You know that song that is just like
The seagulls.
bad lip sync? Yeah.
And also, you are able to forage for things. So if someone wants to keep an eye out for food, drink,
What
shelter,
would that be under?
forage would be survival as well. So I'm trying to bring up a
If
thing.
you're
that
gonna
my-
go perception, I'm gonna go survival for berries.
What's your perception? Modifier?
13. Wait.
Huh?
Yeah?
No,
You can modify.
Right.
I'm
Here we
just
go.
very good at
I did the old
deception.
click the file open a million times and then it all opens.
it'll be in your skills.
I can just keep a lookout.
Alright, can
Oh,
I
yeah,
roll for
definitely you.
berries? Can I roll
You?
for berries?
Most
Or
certainly
anything that
can.
we
I'm
can
trying.
eat.
I'm just bringing them up now. Sorry. Mate.
I'm not judging.
Roll for berries.
Roll for berries.
My head hits any
I
low
can't
hanging
get
fruit
accurate.
from
Alright,
tree.
so
I'll let you know.
Aw,
We got heaps of food.
Blake. Mongo is such a handsome boy. Look at that stash.
Is that
Oh yeah, let's.
Oh,
What's the
wait.
chat thing?
I just got told to roll for baby corn.
Blake says
Roll for baby corn.
No! I refuse. I'm out of here. I quit.
Who like crunchy peanut butter? That's what someone said.
Okay, I'm rolling for snackos. Can I roll now?
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Please don't.
Oh!
10, but plus
Oh!
3.
Roll for baby corn.
13.
It doesn't take long in. So we'll go by the first. say 2 hours of the journey. And I'll go get everyone to roll their things at once, and I'll sort of describe it as a little story. How's that sound?
Oh no.
Survival.
Wow, all our rolls like shit.
Or you could use intelligence to figure out a map if you were. But if you have proficiency in survival, I would recommend it. Oh, you're a ranger. What's your chosen terrain? It's not hills, is it? Or mountains.
It's ladies.
It's forests, I believe.
A female buddy.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Yeah, natural explorer. My favourite terrain is forest.
So this isn't your favoured terrain, but as a ranger, I will give you benefit of the doubt on, you know how this stuff works more or less. It's not like you're not in a forest, so you don't know anything. And who rolled perception for me to keep a lookout? Neil.
4.
So I got a 12.
A 12. So a 12 for that, a 14 for
Can I have a
survival, was it, for looking for stuff?
Can I have advantage?
Sarah?
Because I'm
Sarah?
Pardon?
Hi.
It was 10 plus 3.
A 13.
Yeah.
And you got Sarah as well. I should have been writing this down.
I rolled an 11.
An 11.
Plus
You are like
2,
3
isn't it?
times your height.
which one's
Survival?
Yeah,
survival?
we're like 10 foot.
2 times.
These two.
It's 2, so
Yeah,
13.
10 foot.
Can I have advantage because I'm on Dunhill's back?
You're really
Yeah,
It
really
makes
high
you
up.
about the same height as the person. Like, you can't see over a hill on his back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how fucking small do you think that hill is? I'm in a backpack, so I can just.
It's an extra 4 foot over everyone else.
It's
like
at
mountain
this
mat
point, as you get a good hour or two into the hilly journey, it's quite hard going, and it's like rocky, more barren hills. It's like the wind clearly sweeps in across. You can see mountains in the direction you're walking.
Guys, I can see mountains.
They're the
Thanks.
they would be on your map there. These Mountonios, the Sword Mountains, and these sort of work as steps, like a step haze into the Sword Mountain range. So they're quite windswept. It probably seems that Phandalin's tucked into the edge of there to get a nice little bowl going on.
Love a good bowl.
Love a good bowl. Love a bowl! Bowl with mates!
The mountains that we can see, that's where the orcs are coming from.
The what?
The mountains that
Well, that's what you think.
That's
That's what you've been told. The forest, actually. Never went to
Someone
wood.
gave us baby corn.
Or the mountains.
Thanks for the baby corn.
Thank
Some
you
of us
for the
will
baby
appreciate it.
corn tree.
What did they get?
They gave us baby corn.
They
As a
gave us
gift.
baby corn as a gift.
Yeah.
Well, you can always trust people to give you things you don't want. But I want baby corn. Okay, so you come across, I'm a clown who put a lot of this stuff on the cloud that I thought, oh, I'll be able to access it smoothly. It's the future.
Welcome to the NBN.
Was I wrong? Welcome to Australian internet. So as you're making your way there, it becomes clear quite quickly. Barren. These aren't easy to navigate, and these probably aren't going to be easy to find food or shelter. So unfortunately, in your first hour or so, 2 hours of travel, you're unable to find any food. But you are able, with the help of the map lowering the DC, and understanding mountains,
Mountain that way.
you feel like you're cutting a path. You, so far as well, haven't lost time from having to wind up and down. These are like those sort of rocky step hills where you get up over the top of a nice loop, like smooth slope, get to the other side, sheer scree edge. So like that loose gravel, you can't go down. You have to track around. And because I rolled really badly, your 12 managed to pick up a small figure on the horizon. Just off, probably to the north.
Guys, there's something over there.
It's something on the horizon that seems to be. It's like the silhouette of a rather rotund humanoid figure that seems to be watching you, maybe. As you look harder, it's put its hand up like this. watching.
The music just changed.
But it's in that last 2 hours as well, you are able to find
Snacks.
ancient remains of a small outpost. Maybe a mining outpost, a sister village to Phandalin. It's hard to say, but it's the same as you do when you start walking to Phandalin. There's all the cornerstones of the houses still. This is more covered in brush, but here's Varys who first notices that because the clearer path you're sort of following led almost directly to here. And in the center of the town is a fireplace. Seems to be the remains of a hastily pulled can.
Still warm. Still hot.
Can I have a check?
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Just have a look-see. 20.
Nat 20 or non? Natural 20 on perception.
Wow!
You walk up, put your hand to the ash. You don't even have to touch it. It is warm still, like it's been used the night before. It's also that you realise
I knew what they were cooking.
it's a big fire. It's not a campfire. It's probably
A bonfire.
a bonfire. Yeah.
A bomb.
Do you say bonfire instead of
Bon.
bonfire?
I said bon, but I overpronounced
I
it.
thought I was
A
saying-
bonfire! Full initiative! Bombs go off! Deck saves, everyone! Yeah, a bonfire, and really strange as well. There's like a puddle next to it, and you're like, wait a minute, hang on. You sort of take a step back. It is a fucking huge footprint. I'm talking like this big.
Oh no.
Whose idea was it to cut through the hills?
Like,
Don't think that's a known footprint, guys.
huge. Leo could lie down in this footprint. And you sort of like take a step back and look around. As you pointed out to everyone else now, you look about. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's a big butt imprint in the mud.
Everyone.
Someone camped here tonight.
Dragon butt.
Hi, alert
Dragon
everyone.
bullet.
That rotund figure on the hill. Like, how tall do you think that guy was? From like a guess. Who's
how
good?
far away?
How far away do you think that guy was?
Oh, the music again.
Can I roll a perception on how tall I thought?
That would be an intelligence
Intelligence.
check.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Where you are recalling information.
I am not bright. I should not roll an intelligence. I am negative.
I'm 3. I have +3.
Well, roll away, baby.
Go back.
8.
11.
Hard to tell,
Look at that quick math, man.
but
Intelligence.
That gnomes don't have big brains.
it's Are we being waved down or waved away?
Wave's good.
No, waved good.
It waves good.
Oh, just quickly, I just want to thank Chewy269 who just subscribed to a 1-month subscription.
Whoa!
Thank
Yeah,
you.
woo!
Cheers, man.
And that was for the baby corn.
For the baby corn.
So when
Baby
you were
corn,
rushing us on from
baby
the baby
corn.
corn earlier, it looks like it worked pretty well actually there, champ.
Can we bring up a picture of baby corn, please?
Yeah, I can bring up some baby corn on the monitor. Wait, can
Got
I
an in-studio artist who might be able to draw.
draw some baby corn?
Yeah, John baby corn.
She's hidden in the corner there.
So what about those little snackos I was looking for? Just saying you glossed over it a bit there, and actually I rolled
That
first.
just looks
You're
like
fine.
a
There you go. Is that a baby corn? It's a little hard on the end.
It looks like a very that looks like a yellow shit.
Look, man, I'm doing this with the trackpad on D&D Beyond.
You can't see it on the stream, but that is a fantastic baby corn.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
Ah.
It's
I
throw
don't
lines
know.
'cause it's
I'd
going
say
that way.
fantastic.
Come on, man. You ain't
They
gonna
can't
be
see,
like
they don't know
that.
shit.
I'm not sure how big
Oh,
the
it's
figure
great,
was,
amazing.
but I could see that they were like holding their hand up like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how big their hand was, but
Man, I don't think we should stick around here. I think we might have to
Find another
keep
path.
on moving.
keep
Yeah, I think that
moving.
it looks like a pretty big boy
I'm
over
sorry,
on that hill.
guys. I like just like hills.
Attempt to see if you can see him still.
Wanna have another look?
Oh.
I'll hold you up
please.
and on my palms of my hands. You can stand on them.
Wait, who has
Can
that?
I
Would this
just
be?
try
Could we roll
climbing up a tree?
I'm
investigation?
gonna roll a strength
Give
check.
me investigation perception. You can join in. You can assist. Wait. Before you give me the answer, if you want to roll, you can roll. You can roll advantage. Roll and help
Yeah,
him.
sure.
This is why
Perception.
hang out on them rolls for a
Yep.
sec, because then your friends can't get in on.
Dunno was rolling for strength.
No, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Are
I
there
can put you on the
something
roof
else?
for one of these places.
Are there any like things I can climb on?
There are.
It's
It's
easy.
all cornerstones.
Dunhill.
Remaining fences.
But when
Don't
we're clearing,
remember.
yeah, when we're
put you
clearing
on- I'll
stuff
put-
away,
I'll
so
put-
there's trees.
Are there
Silly
trees?
old-
There are
on
no
a
trees.
roof.
It's barren foothills.
You can just on a.
What did you guys roll?
We
Do I need to roll a
strength or
14.
perception?
Perception.
Do I need to roll a strength check to put him up? I'll find
No,
him.
he weighs 2 parts F all.
Been
You're a
carrying him all
fighter.
day.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah, well.
nothing.
This ain't Pathfinder. We ain't carrying bulk.
I'll roll
3
my
plus.
perception.
Different rules then.
Alright, you're gonna assist perception.
Yeah, I'm up on you.
You do the
Holding
same
me
thing.
So 13
Okay.
again.
So our highest is 14 as you looks about. And
Who's over there?
oh, he don't hide well. About a couple hills away is, at first it looks like maybe just like a lump of dirt, but you notice it shift slightly and a head pop up, and it's clearly a large, rotund. I'm talking like he
Chunky
thick,
boy.
he chunky.
He's got closer though, hasn't he?
He's closer. He seems to have gained on you a bit, and he's peering up. He thinks he's doing a sneaky, and like if you just a once over, it would have been like, oh, that's just a mound of dirt or a rock. But you watched and you saw a slight movement. He's closer.
He's pulling a sneaky on us.
If you guys don't put some pepper on them sweet little shoes,
We
you
need-
think he might catch you.
Okay, let's
Can I like roll for intelligence so to figure out what it is?
definitely
100%.
So I'm my
Pretty
intelligence-
big.
6.
I don't know what it is either.
He rolled a 3 plus.
It's probably some sort of giant kin. What type of giant? Who knows? Everything's giant to a 3 foot tall man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my 3 foot tall homeboys. And home ladies. And home days.
Guys, if we're faced with a giant,
Yeah,
just
can we
know that
run?
I do speak giant.
Oh.
So, but
Will that help if he gets on
but I don't know how much that's gonna help us. But
You can make friends with the giant.
we'll see.
So, things you can do in travels activities is notice threats, which is that keep an eye out, the perception. Navigate, which is wisdom, survival. It's better if you have a map. Forage, which is with survival again. There is track, which is you can follow a trail or set of tracks while pursuing a creature. Or see if you can find tracks of someone who's been here through before, so that would aid our, or lower the DC potentially of our survival check for that. And you can use your intelligence to draw a map or update your map. So if you want to map a way through these hills, you can have someone attempt to do that as well. So if you try and go back, you know a clean, easy way, and it takes a bit less time.
I feel like you're ready. You've been shaking that die for a while there.
What would you-
Prepped.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. What are you preparing for? Something. I was expecting.
Just letting him wait.
Are we gonna
I'm
wait
torn.
here?
I almost want to see how this plays out, but I also think we should get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm
I
scared,
think
but
we
also
should.
intrigued.
Also, like,
I've never seen a giant
look,
before.
if he's chill,
Well, we can say what now, so
If
that's
he or
like a
she or
tough
they
one.
is chill, could they potentially
Could be very helpful.
help guard the town?
Fuck it. I'm looking for love. I can
But they
try
might
and
have already
persuade
He's
done
them.
been here for a while, clearly.
Yeah.
That 20 shows, no, it's like an overnight.
Shit, really.
But why is
So
it?
And-
he's just come from the hills.
I'll give you as well, yeah, he was probably heading toward Phandalin,
Oh,
and you've intercepted
Okay.
him.
We got to speak giant. We just got another sub
We'll
guarding us.
start speaking giant,
Yeah.
and
Now.
then we come up with a contingency plan if he attacks.
With the persuasion, I will try and get them to fall in love with me.
Can you speak giant?
No, but you can translate, right?
Right, I can translate.
We got a game plan. Onwards.
Okay, we're waiting for
I hope the giant.
I like how loosely you guys use the term plan.
It's not a plan. We're gonna die.
So the plan is, if it gets violent, we get violent.
Can I use the disguise
Can we
kit
not-
to disguise myself as a giant?
Nope. Short answer.
Get it? Short answer, because you're tiny.
Okay, so what are you there keen to roll, Varys? Are you trying to hightail it?
No, I wanna investigate whether it's a threat or not.
How would you plan on doing that from a couple miles away?
Well,
About a mile away. A mile.
I guess the only way I can do it is by, it must be a history of what I know about that particular creature.
I'll let you roll either history or nature.
So, I mean, they're both the same now, but so nature would be like
Where it stands in the natural order of things.
like in the whether it's evil or good or.
Yeah. Yeah, so history is probably, you'll probably get a more specific answer. I probably wouldn't let many other people roll nature for it other than a ranger.
Yeah.
But you have, or a druid maybe?
No, I'd like to do nature in terms of just to suss it out. Because that's,
Where are
that's
they in the
what
food
I've
chain?
got an idea what the vibe is.
Thank you
what
for
their-
another
what
gift,
their
Chewie.
desire would be, whether it seems like a threat or not, or whether it's something. I'm gonna roll on that.
Okay.
After that, I have an idea. I wanna float by you guys.
Excuse me, teacher. We have. Sorry.
That's a natural 3.
Oh no.
Today's not your day.
Yeah, you're
Oh my
How
god.
many of us here have
Drink too many
rope?
Are you
beers.
hungover, man? Come on.
I like that. I don't know where this is going.
Not too many giants in the cities.
I have 50 feet.
You have rope. You
I've
have
got
rope. I have rope.
I have rope.
I don't know.
I've got an idea from a story back home called Star
I don't have rope.
Wars. So,
Star
Yardi,
Wars?
you can serve as a distraction. We want to get it in here, and we're going to trip this guy up, and we're going to bound him.
Well,
By the
chill.
way.
Ah, there we go. We've been shut down by
After,
this.
this is the contingency
Yeah,
plan.
if it is bad, yeah. But
Yes.
I'm still my mind's still open. Like maybe this could be
I'm
an
looking
ally.
for love, man. I got a good persuasion plus. Who knows?
I just want to make sure we have an out.
Yeah.
So, go.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to not run, but instead attempt to set up some form of trap.
Yes.
No, we're not trapping yet. We're only
As a contingency plan
contingency trap.
to attempt to parlay with the giant.
Discuss. That doesn't work. I'll flirt. Second option. A third option, trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I can think of a fourth option.
But we need
Fourth
to be
is I
rope
would
ready.
use poison spray.
Gotta be rope ready.
Yeah. So who is quickest? 'Cause,
Not me.
Athletics?
It
I
would
think that'll
be
be
it'd be
me.
survival and intelligence to make such a trap, and it will be athletics to pull something like that off unless you're able to really tie it down. But tell me what are you going to make happen?
So Lil can just hold it. He's super big and strong, and that'll definitely help.
I'll just grab him.
Like,
Bear hug him.
Look, I think if it gets to combat, Dunhill is going to be rope ready, and as we're engaging it, let's see if it does lead to conflict. You'll be rope ready, and you'll be able to run whilst we're engaging with it, which will give it an extra chance of tripping it up.
Yep.
Just like in what was it called again?
It's called Star War.
Star Wars.
Star War.
Star Lord. Star Wars?
Star War.
Star War.
Star Wars?
The Star War.
Star Lord.
Copyright.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I don't think he's friendly, guys.
Coming.
I want to hear Yardi speak.
Yeah.
From what
I-
distance will he hear it?
Well, we can hear him.
No, that's your DM pressing buttons wrong.
We hear it.
Okay, so
Does he hear something?
How far away are we right now?
maybe I really don't remember how much. Maybe 2Ks. He's visible from a fair way
He's visible
away.
from 2Ks.
When from top of it, he's the top of a hill, one hill, probably 2Ks away.
Oh man, I feel like
Oh, I feel like this is a bad idea.
this is a bit off way more than we
Oh,
can
probably
fine.
a K and a half to a K. I'm not great with the distances,
It's like he's
but he's not close.
And how big is he from that distance?
He looks like, when you compare him to the rest of the hill, he looked to Sadiel to you like a boulder.
That's still big.
She mistaken him for
That's
a
a nice
boulder
boulder.
at first.
And if we're going on by the footprints by the fire,
Yeah.
He's huge.
pretty big.
He's huge. Oh.
He is huge, deep footprints. too.
Regardless of how rope ready I am, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this boy down.
No.
I'll just keep him down. I can probably trip him.
I can probably flirt my way out of it.
good for you. I can't.
Well, he's on the ground. A couple swords to the eyeballs where we go pretty okay.
Shank him in the temples.
Yeah,
While we're talking, he's like now a kilometre away.
At this point,
If we're talking
Sadil, if
faces.
you look back over nervously,
Yeah.
he's not on top of that mountain on the top of that hill anymore.
Oh.
Okay. Splitting, fighting, flirting. What are we doing? We gonna run?
I'm pretty keen to split.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
run. Yep.
Wow.
We just
Wow, what a turn! I hit a wrong button and what a turn!
I heard he
found out he's like, he looks big.
He
to the
had a
boy.
footprint that was this big!
I mean, they had like big clown feet, like
You know what they say about big feet though?
A gnome with stilts to scare people.
Huge shoes. Right, well, you continue on for that day to go further. Would anyone like to roll any rolls, or are we blindly running? It is going to be more difficult if you want to pick up the pace as well. to
I am
navigate
carrying
and to
Sir Leo.
deceive. And foraging is in near but impossible
I'd
when
like to.
hurrying.
Can I?
Oh, I did roll for the forage a while ago. I'm just saying. Could have found
It's
something.
per
there.
section. You didn't find it because it's quite barren. It's quite difficult to find anything here.
Can I roll to see if I can keep an eye? Like,
Well, that would be your perception.
I'm not
Yeah.
focusing on anything
Can I
else.
help?
So
with that
okay,
as well?
you're
Yeah.
purposely
I'm
okay,
like-
you guys doing it together? Roll,
Yeah.
roll. So you're
What,
purposely
where are
looking
you?
for him.
13 plus
Barris,
3,
are you on the map
16.
again?
Yeah,
16.
it's not me.
Good thing I helped.
That's gonna be rolling too.
6.
Are you doing navigating for them?
Yeah.
Okay, please roll the navigational roll.
So 2 again!
Freaking rolls are
You
bad,
die,
man.
man.
Need some.
I'd like to roll.
We all need not.
I'm taking
not
this back.
We need to stop drinking the night before we go.
Can I roll a
Hunting.
history check to see if I've encountered giants before, considering I speak giant?
Sure. I'll allow that as your travel. As you travel over the next hour or so, that's what you're doing. You're just thinking. That's all you can think about as you're
Yeah.
listening to their directions. So would you roll again for overland travel?
It's a 2.
That was your phone.
So that's a 5 in total?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you just roll another 2? Oh no, that was the same.
Am I supposed to roll? I'm just running.
Oh yeah.
6.
What is with the name?
Single digit.
Pressure's on, and the dice are
Plus
not
3.
helping.
9.
A 9.
So when
Man.
we're moving, is he just slowly gaining
Yeah.
on us?
I've said this. I usually don't say the DC of things. I like to keep it hidden. But this is just biting my bit a little hard. I set the DC for being able to know a fair bit amount about this giant at a DC 10, an easy pass. A 5 is a given, right? At an easy pass, not one of you. The closest you've come is a 9 to figuring out what is giant. So I'll give you a bit of something, considering you speak giant,
Yeah.
because you can learn that from a book.
Yeah.
And all giants do speak the same language, and there
All
are
giants.
many types of
We have
giants.
fun fact. There you go.
There you go.
So,
Oh, what?
All giants speak the same language.
you're able to discern as you're being led wildly through these rough hills. Well, you guys are going at a breakneck pace. That it is probably either a stone giant or a hill giant,
I reckon it's the latter.
or an etten.
A what?
An etten, a type of two-headed giant.
Oh god.
Oh no.
The types of giants that would most likely be found around these parts. You just can't remember, other than the fact that an etten has 2 heads, which one was the fat round one? Which one looked like a stone? Stone giant, maybe?
Yeah.
Hill
It
giant.
looks
Seems
like a-
like
Or an etten. Hard
I
to
feel
tell.
like I'm gonna say stone giant.
And you know stone giants are probably some of the more amicable of giants.
Damn it, we could have floated.
But, that said, after another check, you find yourself at the edge of one of those steep, scree-sharp ravines. You guys have been able to realize, with your perception check, you've kept him behind you at an equal pace. As difficult as it is for you guys to go through here, it's maybe even a little harder for him at times because perhaps his weight and he has to find a very specific path. If you want to turn back now, it seems like you know this through your ranger sense. You might have fucked up. You might have led him to a bit of a dead end. You have a choice here. You can turn back and track back God knows how long until you find a better path. Or you can risk going down the sheer screen slope.
How many of us have stakes in our pack?
I have a stake.
I have a stake.
Mm-mm.
No? You have rope, but you don't have a stake?
Well, I can give you mine because I'll be in your backpack.
Yeah.
It's
I have a bit roll.
probably like
Can I
that.
use it
Probably
to,
can hand
like,
over foot it. The problem is, especially as you stand near close to the edge, it crumbles.
Yeah.
Let's trip this guy over it.
That's an idea.
Think of that scene of
We
Lord
need
of
a
the Rings
decoy.
where they
That'd be
slide
nice.
down that.
Let's flirt with him and then trip him.
Yeah, I might as well give the flirting a go.
Alright, we need one decoy and we need people rope ready.
Also,
Decoy.
we could just, you know, if we're going to slide down there as well, we don't have to attack before we know it, because it could be amicable.
You could attempt to hide. There is light brush about.
There is.
The light, scraggly brush.
That's fine for me. I can hide anything.
Alright, I'm hiding with my rope.
Well, that's all that matters. See us. Varys vanishes.
Welcome to Super D&D, episode 2. Half the team dies.
Yeah.
Well, no, because what we could do as well, we could also just wait and communicate with this giant.
Flirt. Or listen, rather.
Yeah.
If there's two heads, then they're going to be conversing.
As a white male, I don't understand what that word means.
Because if one person's talking and it
Like
turns, two of us
conversations,
could
right?
run around and then like get them.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to engage, we could.
Okay, I think we might just play this out at the edge of this ravine.
Well, I can hide because I have advantage in rocky terrain.
Of course you
Stone
do.
camouflage.
Ah.
You're well.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe both of us
So I
will
can
hide,
hide behind
just
Then
in
you
case.
will set up the trap.
Yeah.
Oh, pots and pans over here is not gonna do very well.
Alright, well, yeah, let's hide. These guys can engage, and then we can, we can have it when we've got surprise advantage if
Yep.
we need it.
Alright, I'm hiding with my rope ready.
Can you hide as well? You got good hide.
It's stealth.
Oh, stealth?
Yeah, what's your stealth like?
Oh, I got disadvantage and stuff because I'm wearing chainmail.
Don't worry, you be ready to.
Yeah, I'm faster. I've got good athletics.
Yeah, because I've got like +5 stealth. It's my main thing.
Huge.
And I can hide anything.
Whoa!
I could try to talk to him.
Okay.
Alright,
I can-
I thought we were meant to have a dry erase board for this, but we all make mistakes. And we're stuck with paper, so I can't. I was going to put a map down. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put tokens out, can't I? I'm a clever boy. Clever girl. So I'll put a map up, and you guys can show me where you'd be on that map. How's that sound?
Sorry to everyone listening, this is going to be really loud.
Oh, sugar
was
water.
Aww.
From where? Don't do that.
Oh no. I have two conflicting musics going. This is nightmarish.
Remix.
Okay. Got a bit of suspenseful thing going on. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so who's hiding? You, me, and Varys?
I'm the distraction.
You two
I'm
are
the
distraction.
intimidating.
You three are distraction.
I'm gonna put
Yes.
you on.
I
Be pretty. I'm pretty. You can.
I have a spell that lets me like
And I was
do like a little sparkle or something. Like a distraction
Wait a minute, he
kind
can
of
make
thing.
decoy people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
dude. That's right.
You could have a whole party just on the edge of the ravine and we can hide.
We can all hide.
right. You can flirt through my image.
Yeah, great. Let's do that.
Cool.
That's way safer.
You saved our bacon in the Zero adventure, so.
So just do it again, thanks.
I don't.
Oof.
I have. It's a very generic map,
Please don't do that.
Get a headache already.
but
I had a headache when I was like.
yeah, she gets seasick somehow when I whip it around too much.
Motion sickness.
If you turn those things on motion.
Okay, so here we are.
Oh, that's good. It almost just worked.
I know it's a lot greener than what I said, but I only subscribe to so many Patreons. This is Dungeon Mapster.
Well, we're pretty much right where
It
you
looks
put us.
really good here.
You know
Oh,
what?
you can't see shit.
Okay, so
No, you will be able
can't
to.
see anything on the
No,
stream.
you can't.
I apologize.
Too bright.
It's for the players. So imagine
Oh,
that
no.
you're somewhere on this top ledge and they don't travel. It's Sharpscree edge. It's just
okay.
it's a representation. Yeah. No trees, barren grey grounds, Where are you going? Where are you waiting for this creature?
Do we want to do a
Imagining that's downhill.
I feel like, yeah, that's.
If you're gonna hide in the brush
Can we
or
do
something,
something like
that's the most brushy area.
If you do a silent image, can you do a convincing throwing voice, or can you shout loud enough to kind of make it sound?
Like
If I
project
can-
my voice.
if I can-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you put one of these decoys down.
I'm just gonna.
Well, aren't we all hiding and then doing the decoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should all go.
What?
We're all hiding, and Sir Leo is going to make a projection of us.
So where I
It's
drew
a
that
decoy.
grey line is
Yep.
like I've just cut that road off just for you, just
Okay.
Cool.
visualization.
And
So, yeah, you're all hiding
And I'm gonna put a silent image down.
Yeah.
right near the edge there. So
Yeah.
we could argue to say that this little. So is it a 10-foot area, the silent image?
15 foot.
15 foot.
15 foot cube.
I'm gonna say it's there, is it? Well,
Yeah. Well,
two of us that are rope ready kind of need to be
How
on either
close the
side
future?
of the drop, so we can kind of crisscross past them. And
Is there anything that we could tie the ropes to rather than holding them? Some
boulders
ruins,
and
some
rocks
stuff?
and things. You could
boulders.
try and roll one over one end of the rope or anchor it round.
well,
Goggles.
50 feet of rope.
Good to know.
Oh no, that is 10 squares. All right.
It's at this point he's just setting up this trap as well, Iari. Oh, that's right, stone giants are amicable, but hill giants will just eat you without question. Okay. God, I hope it's one, not the other.
Why can't I remember this? Alright.
Because you rolled a 2.
Because I rolled a 2. Because I rolled a 9. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll need the rest of you then. If you're setting up a trap, I'll need a survival or an intelligence check for those who plan on working on setting it up.
Well, we're gonna be.
Well, I've got a
Who
flirt. So
has rope? We should roll survivor.
go.
Well, I think you
Yeah, we
most of you
Yeah,
have
both
rope.
of you. Both of you, because I'm going to be. You're
I'm
projecting
I'm
me.
hiding.
Yeah, but you're projecting me to. And
Okay.
you've got to translate.
I've got a
But-
translate.
I
I
have
feel
rope.
like the giant's seen all of us. So if it's just you,
But I thought you were
Yeah.
projecting all of us.
okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
When we get the ropes, though, we also need 2 people to kind of like get them from behind. We need 2 people.
So
to-
who's the heaviest?
You don't know, I was more than that. No.
I can cast a little spell to like
Well, definitely
throw
not.
his
I
balance off. Too.
Anyway, that's why I brought my hat.
All right, you 2 are going to be
I can hide
charging
from you.
and giving.
can
it-
I flirt and charge?
I have no poker face.
This is
That's what this screen's for.
We're gonna see what he does with the.
We're all gonna die.
with the
We're all
projection.
gonna
We're all
die.
gonna die.
I can
Alright, how close is he?
cast some spell.
At this edge, so you sort of went through a bit of like a little cornered, like cut your way through a path, thinking, oh yeah, this is a clear way through to the other side, sheer edge. So you'll be coming through what you imagine is about a 20-foot wide gap. You're on the top, just on the other side of the crest of the hill. You'd probably have to go back through that and look over the hill. He was, from your guys' pretty good perception check, it's the same distance away. So if he was heading towards you now, you have some time. It's taken you, if you've set up this rope whilst you're
So-
talking, about 15 minutes. you know.
I know, Jesus.
From what
guys.
direction is he coming?
That
Okay.
way.
Can we just roll survival to set up the rope trap? Because I feel like.
I don't think you should be holding onto the rope.
No, I think
No,
they
we're
should.
gonna
Because
wrap
if
around
his
Yeah.
feet are like
Yeah.
4 foot long,
Yeah, yeah.
he's just gonna whip you off. You're not gonna be able to trip him.
Yeah, let's wrap it around.
Okay.
I have
Just
plus
around.
3
The
survival
boulders.
and rope. So
Okay.
how many of us can roll?
If you all want to roll, it's going to be a main roller, whoever has the highest like save or proficiency in it, and the
Yeah.
rest, if they pass certain checks, will be adding a +2 to it. If 2 of you just want to roll, it's going to be just advantage. So roll twice, pick the
You said
highest.
intelligence or survival.
Yep, intelligence or survival. Pick one.
I'm gonna
Figure it
go
out.
survival because I'm done. Please help. Damn it!
Oh
2!
my
I rolled
God.
2. Oh
Yeah.
yes, downhill. Bring in the good.
16.
Plus.
Plus, what's your modifier?
0.
What's your modifier, Sarah? It was advantage, so it's the highest modifier.
Yeah, it's 3. So
I'm tech
still
smart, not
5.
smart.
No, so you roll together, you're helping each other, so it's a 16 plus 3. That's a 19 non-natural. That's a pretty good trap. You start screwing it up a bit, but you've tied a lot of knots in your LARPing days, prepping a lot of things. Oh wait, no, actually, if we put it here, and a bit of high school physics in there, really ties the knot on this, compared to sitting under trees and lounging in the
And
Fey
drinking.
wilds.
I love my day drinking.
Ah, love day drinking and
Yeah.
some
Right.
sweet elven liquor ewers.
I want to ask something.
Yes.
I know you said before from what direction is the giant coming, but from what direction is the wind blowing?
We will see. North, south, east, west.
Yes.
Good call.
That way.
Away
I got
from
a
us.
roll. So across you. So not toward him. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not smelling
We're
you.
downwind.
at this point. Well, you're crosswind.
Okay.
He'd be
Okay.
coming.
Yeah. Alright.
Traveling across.
Yeah, cool.
I'll need all of you though who decide to hide to roll me stealth checks. If you're in heavy armor or things of such, I need disadvantage. Roll twice. Pick the lowest.
We're all hiding.
We're all
so-
hiding because we've tied the rope.
Okay. Well, you all roll,
Better
and
roll
I
good,
need to
because-
come up with a nice average number. That trap was a.
Oh, no.
11 plus 2.
Can I have some of that sweet, sweet sprit?
Do you have COVID, bro?
I don't have COVID.
My first roll was 18, but I've got
Do
disadvantage.
have
Whoa.
Do we
space
have
apes,
the
though.
Fanta?
Is there?
Okay,
Is the
so
Fanta still in the
you need to write down our scores.
Oh, sorry, that's just...
I do need to write down your scores, or at least know them.
So it
So
was
roll
plus
twice.
stealth or
Pick the
survival,
lowest one.
sorry.
If you're in heavy armor.
Oh, if you're in
You
heavy
are not.
Oh, let's
I'm-
pick the highest.
I'm in chain.
No, I just roll once.
Oh, that's heavy.
I have advantage.
Do you go
so I
stealth or
get
survival?
highest
Do you have advantage
no
to
armor.
stealth?
Yes, because they're in rocky terrain.
Oh, Sif Nevlin!
Go.
Blending in with the rocks, you can roll at advantage.
And another
12.
I got 22.
22.
13.
I got a
God.
15.
13.
15 stuff.
15.
Okay, let's go around the table. Varus, 22. You,
Was it stealth or survival adding? Sorry.
stealth.
Okay, stealth. So I've got 13.
Yari.
5.
Wow. Anaricia,
13.
13.
I'm gonna lie under someone.
Leo
15.
I'll hide you.
Yeah.
and Dunhill.
I'll
7.
hide you behind my tail.
Do you know what? Just randomly writing your names out, I spelled Vyiald. Vilyad. So it's like you guys are your own little character.
That's
like
even
Voltron.
better.
Let's figure out a little average here. Your 5 is saved by a lot of high rolls.
Yes. Excellent.
Now let's find out. I'm gonna roll a new die. I'm gonna roll one of my newer die. What I bought?
This music is stressing.
Oh, I know. I'm getting so amped up.
What I bought to play these sessions? You know? It's like,
John
new DM
Fox
session,
and Jim,
new dice set.
That's right.
I got a little.
You're gonna hide behind me.
I got some amber colored dye and I got some glow in the dark galaxy type dye. Very, very wonderful. Let's see how they go. Now,
What's
Hey
your
guys,
favorite die,
I'm on a
Chad?
bus.
Dragon.
You love that. Oh no, what happened? He rolled very well, I think. We're dead.
Look at that face. No poker face.
Oh no.
some time passes. Waiting. Waiting.
And he runs away.
Waiting. It's long. It's slow. Pressure's on. Almost seems like maybe he didn't find you. Maybe Yari's right.
Our
Maybe he was
projection's out there though.
chasing the wind. How long does that spell last?
I haven't cast it.
No.
You haven't cast it yet. You're waiting for him. You're holding the action to cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Being fully aware, casting a spell, you will. What are the components of that spell? Verbal, somatic,
Verbal, somatic, and
which means you have to go minor illusion, more or less, from your hidden
Yeah.
place.
Do it now.
It's got to be spoken. It's been about you were here 15 minutes, then you hid. It's been about another 10 minutes. Who knows? You don't have clocks. It's long. It's been a while. If you're gonna cast a spell, maybe you cast it now.
okay.
Yeah,
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Another 10 minutes, surely. If he was gonna come, he would have come.
concentration up to 10 minutes.
Alright, cast it.
Okay.
Minor illusion! I do. I get my little slide whistle out. I'm like,
Yeah, because that is your spellcasting focus.
Can you throw voices and do that sort of thing?
He cannot. He does not have a trait.
I have.
I
I
So-
can do
my
an
voice
instantaneous harmless sensory effect. A light will snuff out a candle, torch.
So harmless sensory effect is like a puff of wind or a cool breeze. Or something.
I can warm a cubic foot or
It's
something.
not a word.
The drummers.
Okay, so the suspense is killing us. As you hear a low, more feel it, heavy footfall.
Uh-oh. What'd you say?
And you understand that to be, I'm hungry, so hungry. Just musing to himself. Doesn't seem very intelligent. The rope is tied to a rock on the other side. You can let go of the pressure if you want.
No.
He walks out into the clearing. It's at that point you see walking and stomping right next to you
That's a big
this
boy.
hulking boy,
We should have run.
who you now notice to be, from the books if they're correct, a hill giant. But dare you mention that to everyone else around you? He turns and sees your illusion. Now, I'm gonna do a little quick roll. Is he gonna take the shortest part?
Oh, fuck.
Or is he gonna go around? He stops and looks, and he ducks. In an attempt to hide
He's a
in these
giant.
bushes. He might not seem very intelligent at this point,
Right.
you realise. He's still at ducking height. You are all just below him.
Jesus.
It's that when Iari goes to say some of the information before, which is probably her at her 5 stealth check, Varys with his 22 just notices it coming and hand over mouth.
Shut up.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry.
He reaches over, picks up a boulder, just crushes the illusion. Dust, side of the mountain, like the hill just falls down a bit. He looks up. It's all dusty and smoky. He's struggling to see. Neil, is there anything you want to do? It takes no action or no sound to cancel a spell. It's just stopping your concentration. But as the smoke clears, he's looking to see if his target is still there.
I get rid of it. The illusion. Can I change it?
That's casting the spell again. It takes an action,
I'm
I believe,
weird.
or a
It's
bonus
not
action. Huh? Did you have to say so? Is this a little tidbit of information there? I'm gonna go back and watch this episode, and if there was a tidbit of information. Okay. He then walks around away from the edge, seeing how easily it could collapse. All of you, mind you, lined up against this edge. His footsteps just shaking the ground. Some of the gravel is falling down.
He's a big boy. Did you paint him?
No, he's one of the few that come painted when bought. You buy them in a random booster set. It's like gambling. And I get way addicted to it. Screw you, sports bet. Put it in a booster box. As he looks about, he seems puzzled. He can't see his prey. He should be where the rock squished him.
But we under the rock. Is that like as the boulder?
The boulder rolled down the hill.
Oh, okay.
And he's looking down the hill, seeing maybe in the landslide.
I want to roll a history check to see if I remember how good his hearing is.
Okay, how good he is at perceiving, I'll allow it. Rack your brain, you little bookworm. She's just sitting there thinking, like, Boris' hand over her mouth. She's just thinking, what do I know, what do I know, what do I know, what do I know?
16.
16.
Which is it? Insight?
And
No, history.
History.
Plus 3. 19.
Ooh, on a 19, you know, they're reasonably good hunters and foragers who rely on more primal senses. Not very intelligent, but reasonably high wisdom, so relatively good at surviving.
Okay.
And you can see he pretty much has his entire life on his back. Usually part of clans too. It's strange that one's travelling on his own.
Okay.
It's at that point he's looking around.
How close is he to the trap?
He hasn't passed it where it was yet. He threw a rock at it. I'm gonna say, unless you let go of that rope.
Oh, I let go.
Yeah, it sort of broke your trap and pulled it away. Your rope is probably still pinned to the rock on the other side, but you know it's like you have to climb down the scree to retrieve it. Pauses for a bit. Looks down, tests the edge. Oh, I'm not walking down there. You sort of get the gist of him. Well, if there's gonna be food, it'll be down there. His body language sort of points. He turns to go back. One last look back. Angrily stomps the ground, just frustrated. Now, I need all of you to roll me a dexterity save as the ground shakes and begins to slip beneath you as you're precariously close to the edge.
Oh,
3 fails and you will all go.
22.
21.
Succeed.
8.
This is dexterity saving throw,
5.
correct?
Oh, dexterity.
Saving throw?
Dexterity.
Saving throw, though,
Oh,
not
yeah,
ability
so
check.
These guys.
Saving throws are these ones.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
That's a fail and a fail.
8.
That's 4.
No,
Fails.
we're done.
So 2 of you go straight flat to the ground, like, fuck it. He's turned away, he's not paying attention, he's stormed off, I have to not fall. The rest of you are like, oh, shit. You all start going down this landslide, down the side, away from the hill giant, though, as he walks off and side of the mountain slides down. I need all of you to take, except those who passed, I'll allow you to take half damage. The rest of you will be taking full damage.
What?
On.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Why do the people that roll well lose any damage just because of the shit?
Just because you so many of you failed, you all go. If so many of you passed, you would have stayed. You all fall.
We just
Yeah, it's just you guys grabbing at each other more or less.
Help me!
But because they were more onto it, they're going to take half damage. This is enough to knock you guys unconscious. I didn't really look at this that well. I forgot. I've cut it. Let me tell you, I have cut the damage this thing can do.
Yeah, Jesus, we're dead. Oh fuck!
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bye bye. See ya.
We'll have new characters next session because we've all died.
Level 1. Your average health is max 12, low end 8, somewhere around there. 10, 8. We're looking at 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you slide down the side of this, getting trapped in a pile of loose rock and gravel at the bottom of the ravine, dust choking your lungs, burning your eyes. The cloud clears. You're all battered and injured and potentially lost, because this isn't where the map should have led. It's a vague map, but your skills didn't believe this would be a clear way.
Where is the map?
Oh. There?
Our map
Don't even worry about it. I'll have my hill giant back. Thank you very much.
Take it back. We don't
Oh my
want
god,
you.
is he gone now?
He's unwelcome here.
He left to go check down the bottom of the ravine.
But aren't we
where we
now
are
down the
now.
bottom?
You're now down the bottom of the
Okay,
ravine.
can we just like freaking run, I reckon?
You pull yourselves out.
I'm hurt.
I reckon we should run. We're pretty hurt.
Okay, let's run.
Where?
I mean, a short rest to get health back is an hour.
It's going to take him
Yeah, but
ages.
how far away is he?
You don't know. How long could it take to get down to this ravine?
I have a healing spell.
Can we roll? What would I roll for? To
You could
figure
take
out?
a long rest of 8
Wow.
hours, get all your health back.
Get eaten while we're resting.
Hey, I don't know how this game works. I'm just as surprised as you are he was there.
Would I roll? What would I roll for to like? It would be investigation to how long he might take to come down.
I think if anyone,
There's no way of knowing. There's really no way of
Okay.
knowing. You've never been here before.
Let's just run then. Cause
It's like you've turned up at Department of Transport. You've got a number 3785B.
they're not even in order.
How long is it? Where am I going? Yeah, no clue.
Can I just roll?
The DMV for those of you watching over the seas.
Might actually just roll a perception check to see what we've got in terms of passage and what route we can take out of here.
Can I help it out?
Yes, please.
No, don't help.
Well, I was a 13.
Can we stop
Is that
him from
even
rolling?
You need
No, actually keep him rolling.
Is that a D20?
That's a D20.
Aw, that looks so different.
Oh, no.
It's like metal as well. It's really heavy. I wonder if it's not weighted
It's like the
correctly.
12.
Oh, wouldn't that just be the bee's knees? So,
The loaded dawn. Yeah, so that was a 13 for me. Plus 2. From Lincoln.
What are you doing again?
it's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
Yeah.
A nat 1.
We don't see shit. It's still dusty. It's still a
Pick
bit of
one
dust.
way
in
out.
there.
That way out of the canyon. That way out of the canyon.
Boy, I guess we'll go the opposite way of where the giant is coming from. I mean, he went back, right? We're down
He
here.
went
so we should
back
go
that
the
way
other
to try and
Way
find a
down
way
here,
around it.
yeah.
Wouldn't get him hurt by falling down the edge.
At all.
Away from the
As
giant.
dumb as he looked, he wasn't that dumb. Wise old man. But yeah, again, just to let you know, a character the size of Leal, the foot of this creature.
Oh.
Okay, remember when I was like, Leal could fit in his footprint? You guys like, no, let's fuck him.
tie him up.
Roll for penetration
Let's flirt with
damage. Because you don't fuck him. He fucks you. He could be a hell of a power bottom though. Like a waterbed. So anyway, let's. Did we flag this stream as adult content?
We will now.
We will now.
So can I roll
Go to bed, kids.
survival to?
It's late.
Could I pick like the? Because he already came towards us, so he came through a track already.
He came from that direction.
Where you guys came from? He came from where you guys came
And he
from.
went back.
He went back.
So we can go
There's a
that
dead-
way.
we were in a
Let's
dead
go.
end.
Like this, we're going the way we wanted to go because we had to go down there anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we're
okay.
just
This
fucking-
is
let's
good.
just-
We slid down the
Let's
hill.
on the pole. Let's
slide.
go.
It's
And
fine.
he's going to be going
It's that way or that
way.
way, because you're down a ravine. So you're going that way, that way. One way or the other way out.
This
One.
way.
That
Yeah,
way.
we can continue,
Heading north?
Continue on
Yes.
to the gnomes.
Okay.
Whatever way that way is.
On your roll, the way to the gnomes.
Yeah.
Let me have a little overland track here. How are you guys going on my map? Where are you?
Like, have a look at the map.
You guys
On
can
the
bring
map.
your map
On
up
the
and
map.
tell me where you think you are. Oh, let me change that back to you. Ugh.
That's how that works. It's all good.
It was a mash. It was a monster mash. The monster mash.
Like we're past halfway, I reckon. We're about 3/4 of the way through these hills.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, roll with
3
it.
cuts of that.
It's fine then.
Did we lose 6 points? Sorry.
You all lost take
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
Except for us, we lost 3.
Me and Lincoln lost 3. Half damage.
That's right. Hey, right, boys. Okay, okay.
I'm still looking pretty
Um,
over here. It's lots out.
I'll say that happened halfway through that last lot of travel. So about we were doing 2-hour lots, and we'll go. And that was an hour in. For another hour, you travel the direction that you believe was the quickest way through.
I don't like it when he laughs at us behind his board. It makes me uncomfortable.
No. You find your way to the top of a hill again. You look about. You want to roll perception? Tell me what they see.
Got it. Oh, sorry.
Okay, get ready for not being able to see anything.
Wait, yeah. Can we back him?
Okay, it's
Can I help? Is that
Yeah, you can help. Yeah, you don't have to. Don't.
I'd
Yeah.
like to help.
16?
Yes.
I know. that's
Plus
fine.
3, right?
Fine.
Yeah, 16 plus 3.
I got a +4, so I'm at 9.
So I got 20.
So you add it to the highest if you're helping each other.
A +4, 20.
20.
Out of
Not
curiosity,
that
roll that
20.
dice 3 more times to see if you get over 10.
Go on.
Yeah, I seriously.
Tickle me, father.
20. Alright, we're good.
Oh, is that a natural 20? The only one for the next 4 months.
That was an 18, wasn't it?
That's an 18.
Oh, was that? That was a nat 20. I was like, ah!
Mace, my spicy water.
Spicy water.
That's sugar water, not spicy water. This is
Spicy.
spicy water.
No.
Spicy sugar water.
Spicy shugs. Some fizzy bubbly.
Suds.
Is the Fanta still in the fridge?
Oof, you can go check.
I haven't touched it.
But who knows what will
Intern
happen
Lincoln
next.
God.
You might complete.
Okay, with a non-natural 20, you can feel you feel like you've probably lost it.
In the
And once you're all in, I'll get. No, the perception. I'll give the perception as you look about as well. You find a higher hill point. You look around.
Mason's maximum.
You're deeper into the hills, like you've gone north instead of. No, sorry, like you've
We
gone
would have had to go.
as if you've gone east instead of south.
Oh, okay.
As you look around, you're like, you can sort of see where the grass is at. It feels like you're further away again. Probably 5 miles off course, the wrong way.
Fuck.
It's what getting a natural 5 on your navigation and then a natural will do for you. But you can still see back that way, grass, more or less. That way, mountains.
See the mountains.
Yeah,
So
there's
they're
some mountains up that way, so we got to.
Ooh, actually,
Yeah.
because what throws you at first when you get to the top of this hill is you were heading towards what you could see sort of in the horizon as mountains. And you notice now from there is sort of like, if you look on your map, there's these mountains and then those, and they're probably the ones you were heading towards, thinking that you were heading towards these. But this one here, if you want to mark that square, you have the blue pen, I have the blue pen, you can mark that square.
Just on the edge of the mountain there, or
Yeah, just right where that mountain is.
oh, like on top of it.
It is probably one of the highest. Oh, sorry, not there. It's probably about up here. It heads towards up there. One of the highest peaks in the area. A tall, frosty peak,
So that's a good
Heavily-
reference point.
heavily obscured in a strong, thick cloud that seems to hang and permeate just around that mountain. All the others have the usual mountainous cloud, but this one has a very peculiarly heavy and thick. It just stands out. It's like, wow, that's a tall, misty mountain. But you're able to right yourselves again, you imagine, and as you continue for 2 hours of travel, I'm gonna roll a little environmental check. Oh! Let me check my notes here.
Am I still?
Did any of you buy
10%?
tents?
Oh shit.
You're always
Okay.
never stop.
What was a reasonably normal day? Pallid, let's say. Not clear. But clouds begin to crawl down from the mountains. As you begin to trek, a gentle yet persistent rain begins to kick in. If I can find the one that says rain.
Speaking of which, I might have a drink of water. Haven't had one today. In the game. The old,
About to get some water.
get out the old water skin.
Tinkle.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of water to fill it up again with for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a,
Yeah, let's all drink our water and then try and fill it up.
I'm gonna have a sip. And that'll fill
Let's all
me
note that we are all drinking water.
Yeah, you'll
We are
be.
hydrated.
Hydrate.
Bit
I-
of
I-
agua, if you will.
I have holy water if anyone wants that.
Same.
Save it. It
I
would be
don't know why.
good to use
The spicy water?
Oh, can't
as
get
a
that.
wouldn't buy that.
Right. So persistent rain kicks in.
It's making me sleepy.
It's made the bugs of the
This is what I
hills.
listen to when I go to bed.
Same.
I'm getting triggered. I'm like, okay.
The bugs and
simulation.
insects of the hills and spiders that might have been in the brush begin to activate as the soil wettens, going about their business. It's going to make travelling a little harder going as this ground slurries to mud very quickly with no roots holding it together. Deep, trudging mud. I need you to roll that survival check. We're still letting Varys hold the map. Okay. Since all of you have rolled, let me know your numbers. And then if you pass, we can add the... So 20?
11.
11.
20.
18.
17.
Plus 2, plus 2. Did you roll? What'd you get?
9.
Okay, so you two didn't pass. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So with a resounding score, you are able to not only right yourselves, but make unprecedented time through what should be slow, lazy-going mud. You feel like you've probably righted yourselves back on track, and from having gone to there, you're probably there. As you begin to meet the edges of the hills, it's now heading towards later afternoon. Wait, so we've gone, you would have left at about, what did you say, you left at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
So 10, 11. Yeah, it's heading to, we were hitting around 5 o'clock by the time you hit the end of this travel.
Hallway, Jesus.
Yeah. So you can see the end of the hills in sight. Do you wish to try and find somewhere to stay amongst the hills, or do you wish to stay on the rain in the flat? The plains ahead. You won't make it to the mountains by nightfall.
But on the flat,
Being the plains there in the gap.
there's not much of a chance it's going to be shelter of the trees in the flats.
As you can sort of look out across as light copses of trees. It is also raining and it's the flat.
Good.
And yeah, that is like a basin really. There's probably a reason it's so verdantly green.
And we all need a long rest.
You will all need a long rest at night and eat your food. Turns out the short way might have turned into the long way with some
right.
great rolling, guys. Ain't that just D&D? There's this part of me, right? Let's put back the screen for a second. That's like, I sort of wish that you got there quickly on the quick option so we could chew through the like gnome content. But then it's also like as a lot of first-time players and early players, you now get to feel the suffering. If you'd rolled high enough and well and kept moving, no giant problems, no getting lost. The rain was a roll of the dice. This is how the world works.
I don't have a 10.
I feel like I hate sleeping
None
in
of us
the
have
rain,
tents.
so...
Everyone hates sleeping in the... So, sorry, I'm...
Let's stay in the hills.
Okay, send the hills.
Fanta.
Oh, Fiend.
Let's not stay in the flat.
So, I mean, what time did you go to bed? 10, we still got 5 hours, right?
If you go to bed at 10 in this world, you need an 8-hour rest.
Yeah.
That's 8 hours of rest. So light activities and sleep.
Yeah, so that makes it 6 a.m. when you wake up.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're going to set a tent up at 10 at night. Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but
Who
we
has a
don't
tent?
sleep. Remember, we only
Well, yeah, we
meditate for
still
4
need to rest,
hours.
though.
You still need to stop
So we
and
can still
rest.
be on lookout at least.
But I mean,
I'd like to set up a bit earlier. I'm tired from being in this backpack.
but the thing is,
No, you still travel time is what I'm saying. But, like...
yeah, but if we set up
Yeah.
at, you know, like there's 5 now, we travel another 2 hours, it's 7, and if we crash,
Setting up camp doesn't count as your long rest. Setting up camp is an activity.
how long does that take? Half
That,
an hour.
yeah, depends if you can find somewhere good. I mean, you don't really have tents to set up. So, like, it's more or less...
Roll out of
If
bed.
you think you can get a meditative rest or sleep in a bedroll in the rain, I hope you roll well for that constitution check for
Yeah.
getting sleep.
Well,
That's,
so-
sorry, I should have
Well,
cleared
can I
that.
roll a survival to see if there's like a somewhat covered area within I?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Does
Look
someone
for
wanna help
cover.
me?
Look for shelter.
I don't have a good
That's 100% what survival is.
Yeah, I'll help us up.
I don't have a good survival.
Can't see that.
12 and
I rolled the
14.
wrong one. I'm an
Wrong
idiot.
one.
Sorry.
Get out of here.
I got confused.
Get
They
outta
look
here.
the same.
Sorry, yeah, I when I like
Roll it,
questioned
roll
you
it, roll it.
setting up tents, I forgot you wouldn't know that. Yeah, you have to set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a 4 now.
It's 16.
16. Hey, you know what?
Thank God for Link.
With a 16, you turn over. You're like, this is a relatively small cave. You got to climb in. It's the stone giant's butthole.
Shit. He's back.
It's warm.
As you walk,
Yum yum.
It would be.
you do though find a narrow gap that sort of seems almost invisible, like a fjord would, or a sound. They sort of overlap in crossing. And it's only because you're trying to look for maybe some stone outcropping or shelter amongst these steps, rather barren. After squeezing through, you notice there is a wide, bowl-shaped depression in here. It's not open to the weather above, apart from a small hole that drips through water that you believe sky might shine through, but it seemingly isn't leaking in at a great rate. It seems to be pouring outwards. It is quite dark in here. Do you have dark vision? Who was who was doing that survival check that rolled that high?
You have dark vision. You have dark vision. You have dark
It's just
vision.
it's just not you, isn't it?
I rolled,
Yeah.
Is everyone got you?
I rolled 14 on that.
As you lead them in, and you all go into this place,
Hold my hand.
Big
quite wide, could comfortably fit
Back
you.
and
Like the
back.
size of a large yurt.
Oh, bye, shabai.
It is pretty much pitch black for you, Dunhill. The rest of you can see in the tones of grey that you can usually see.
I have a torch, but
Red for you? No, yours is still grey. But it seems like this would be a pretty safe place. It's also too small of a gap by far for that giant to get through, and thick stone walls. So you think you'd be safe if you set up camp here for the night. That hole on the top might even cause an escape for smoke if you so did choose to keep warm by fire.
Well spotted.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Good job,
I'm
good
going to
job.
rest. You guys can
Pitch
watch
black
because
for you,
I can't
dog.
see shit
You can light a
right
torch.
now. I could, but I feel like that would
Could.
attract things.
Let me know if you need
You
anything.
honestly feel pretty safe in
Oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this
alright,
weird
cool, man.
bowl-shaped
Should we
depression.
light a
Like, it's
fire
very
and
perfectly
warm up
geographical.
around the fire?
Should I be
We're all
rolling
wet.
like
Light a fire.
to
We're all
see if
wet.
there's
Light a
anything
fire.
in there with us?
It's not that
You
big.
can
It's
see-
literally
Okay,
probably on the
okay,
size
okay,
line. It's like a
okay.
yurt.
Yeah, we're
Took the
great.
water out
we're
of my
great.
whiskey.
It's just, it's almost like a
It's dark. I can't
bubble,
see.
a stone bubble.
Cool, great, love it.
You'd like
Very
it, yeah.
comfortable.
Can you light a fire,
Let's,
please?
let's crash and let's do this.
You light a fire.
I can't. He's gonna light. You
Yeah.
gonna light a fire?
I'll light
I
a
got
fire.
tinderbox. Here you
So
go.
as you set
I
up
think I
camp
will.
and your bed rolls around the edge, and you light a fire,
What time is it?
by the time you'd found that, searched around, it's probably not sunset. It's only dark in here because it would be evening, early evening, maybe 5, 6. It's only dark because of the clouds above, and we're in a cave.
Okay. Could I, before we go to bed, because I've got a hunting trap, can I set it up somewhere near where I
Out the front, yeah, you can
Yeah.
set it out the front.
Maybe you
yeah,
get some
well,
Yeah.
interesting dinner too.
We'll brekkie for
More
tomorrow.
food, yeah.
We got like 10 days. with
What would
rain.
I,
the
sorry,
front?
what am I rolling for that?
I'll let you have that as a given.
Oh, I can just set it up.
You can set it
Oh,
up. It's something you have as part of your background, so you know how to set it
Yeah.
up. If you're trying to like turn it into some cool hurting weaponized trap, I'd be like, let's see how we can go.
Seducing machine.
I have tinker's
Hey, baby.
tools, so I could tinker.
If it ever broke, he could fix it.
Dunhill, I thought we were just
Oh, I have a tinderbox.
It's as you light that
I
fire,
can.
there's the crackle. The light illuminates the room. It allows you to see painted on the walls are cave paintings.
Oh shit.
All the way around.
So much
Intricate
layers.
designs
Cool.
of a time potentially long past or a culture reasonably forgotten. It
History,
depicts storms. It depicts a giant red eye overlooking,
Sauron.
and the storm washing across. As you follow around, the storm washes across this eye, and underneath, the land ignites as the storm rolls in. and then it
Ignites
seems
as in fire.
fire, and there seems to be stick figures at battle, or it's not quite that crude, but it is. And then and it washes all the way around, and it seems to just almost do a full repeat, as if you were watching like a day-night cycle, but all the way around you, and then the eye comes back out. And as the fires subside, you notice that the land itself isn't lush or green. It seems very ashen coloured in the designs, of black scarred trees, and it just continues around in this cycle.
Dope art.
Yeah, can I have a history?
Yeah, you can roll history. Nerd.
Nerd. 19.
Oh,
Plus
nerd.
3.
Do you speak Orcish? So that might give you a little bit more information.
No.
I can.
There are no words,
Do you reckon
but I was
that's
just seeing how familiar she might be with this. But that's a damn good history check, Iari.
Yeah.
From all your time poring over your family's library and collection of history, you are of what dragon heritage again? Brass or bronze?
Brass. Yeah, brass dragon.
I believe this is going to line up. I should be a better DM and check these things more, but no. So brass dragons are known for being, even though the metallic dragons are good-natured, they are probably amongst the more friendly and amicable to help. Amicable is the word of the night. It's like Pan. More likely to help people. They love a long-winded conversation. They love exchanging stories. They love knowledge, and this probably explains partially why your family has such a storied history of keeping this library, and why you just love stories and knowledge and knowing. And it's within all this reading that you would have come across at some time information about the Orcish deities, Grumish the One-Eyed, who's generally the All-Father to the Orcs, and Talos, the Storm God. And how you can understand, and I guess you relay to everyone, that this describes an exchanging between Orcish beliefs over time seem to sway back and forth in their more fickle nature, not because of they're very storied people, they're very nomadic tribal people, and when tribes collapse over on top of each other and take run, and now this chieftain, they will cross back and forth between beliefs, and that's sort of what this possibly an orc, likely an orc, has depicted. The time and time arc of Grumish the One-Eye being overtaken in turbulent times by Talos, and then Talos being overtaken again by Grumish as things shift and change. And if there are any big shifting momentous changes in where the orcs must live or how they're acting, that's something that usually goes with it. So yeah, cool bit of little history.
And Grumish is a metallic dragon.
No, Grumish is just a one-eyed god. The elven god, you'd then maybe remember part of this, an elven god shot out one of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pissed about it.
He's a god, but he's a
god.
Bigger than dragons.
Both of them are gods, yeah. No, her family, she's dragon blood in her.
Yeah, I've actually also got intelligence checks on dragons.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that was just flavour backstory of one. So this has nothing to do with dragons, it's to do with Orcish.
Oh, but the fire depicted in it.
Oh no, it was just literally orcs burning the land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the storm and the fires cleansing, burning. It was just
dramatic flair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just me being
Artists.
Yeah. Also, only 2 types of dragons breathe fire.
I don't know.
Most time.
I didn't know that. Lessons learned.
Maybe. No, I didn't know
family's dragons breathe lightning.
Fancy.
But it's with that, you sleep the night relatively unperturbed.
Heal.
Say from a quick moment where Leal is just about to go to sleep.
Oh.
Is it time?
No. No. Time for what?
Patience is thin, Leal. My patience is thin.
I won't let you.
So he drifts off to sleep. in the morning.
I don't know what's going up with Leo, but I tell you what, it's going to blow up in our faces when we find out.
Nah, why would it? Why would it?
Do we all need to take off one ration? How does it work?
Tick off one ration in your day of water.
Can we have some more health?
Yeah, just
add a long rest, babies.
Long rest.
How do I remove 1 day of water?
Equipment.
Water skin?
Ah, tanking that sugar water.
Sorry, so good.
All right. Diabetes.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of fresh water around
But we
after
we were already filling
yeah,
it up
we're
because that's what we said
filling it.
last
Do
night,
that,
that
right.
we were going to drink our water and
And then fill it up
Yeah.
with
Skin.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
So
no.
Water skin minus one.
water skins are filled.
I took
I'll
my
give it to you.
rations.
we did.
You leave
Can I check
you leave
my
them
trap?
propped up outside.
Yeah, can I check my trap?
Check your trap.
Drink water.
Roll me a percentile.
Press water.
That's the
yep.
two D10s. The D10, the D100.
Yep.
But
So
we
I just
filled
roll
them
at the
anyway,
same
so-
time.
Yeah, I'm
Put
gonna give
one
you
back on
50.
there.
It was raining. Not many things go out in the rain, but the early morning probably pretty should have stopped. I'll give you a 30% chance.
So I just
What'd you get?
50 and 0. What is it?
50.
It's higher than bloody 30, isn't it? I don't know how that works. I screwed up. It was meant to be 30 and under is 30% chance. So, wah, wah, wah. No, your trap's empty. Rainy night, it probably
Yeah.
So
not
just,
too many
just
things out and
quickly,
about.
how the fuck does that work? What the fuck?
Well, that would be
50.
50.
Okay, so
So
what if I'm
30,
gonna roll in that?
21.
Oh, if you rolled a
Could've just rolled
it'd be
one.
56, 50.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay, with you.
But and then
Checks
like
out.
how close you are can change flavour. It's really just me asking you to roll stuff. Well, I
So,
think
like,
to be
when I was looking
honest.
for berries, and
This
all
is
that,
the
any
loading
berries yet?
screen.
Any berries yet? No.
Would you begin travelling the next day? You can forage while you guys walk.
I'm gonna forage.
What if you
again.
accidentally get like diarrhea berries?
Well,
Well, my survival wouldn't be very good then, would it?
What's your nature?
also
It's +1.
just a thing to
Nice.
keep in mind:
Yeah.
the giant was heading towards Phandalin potentially before you guys
Oh,
distracted
do
it.
we save the town? Do we finish the mission?
And I'll get someone on the table to roll me a d20, please.
Was the
Everyone
lucky
going.
yesterday?
Four.
No.
A 4. Okay, keep going. You guys
No.
keep, so now roll your checks and what you want to do for the day.
I'm definitely rolling survival and trying to find more berries.
You think you'll get there?
Damn it!
Next trip.
1.
No berries for you.
No
1
berries.
plus 3, 4.
Well, a natural one. No poop berries. As you head down out of the hill, can we get a map check as well? And if anyone wants to do a perception.
Come on, buddy, you can do it this time.
I'm gonna roll.
5.
7.
Can someone else check the map as well? So always just use.
I'll take a look with my help.
20.
20! Yeah!
Let me have a look.
In the future.
You've been here for a couple of
In
weeks
the
anyway.
future, I'm allowing it for now because we're going easy into it. But in the future, if you don't call it before you roll,
Okay.
it doesn't happen. Because like it's not like, oh, I failed, let's try again. It's you decide
Oh, you got a
if that's
4.
what you're going to bulk your time into.
Yeah.
Because say if you guys did get ambushed, whoever was checking the map doesn't get a heads up on it, sort of thing. And you rolled a 2, correct?
8, 5.
No, earlier on that random D20. It was a D20.
It was a 4.
4.
It was a 4!
Oh shit.
As you turn back and look out over the hills, so you're coming down the hills, you look out over the plains, you see a large figure holding a spear in the air, a giant rotund figure, locked
This is familiar.
into position.
I feel like we've been here.
Deja vu.
But it's
Here we go.
morning. There's a giant.
It's locked. It's a statue.
Yeah.
It's a statue.
And it's not that far away. It's sort of just like, it'd be down, not really even out of your way, it'd be down out in the fields, crossing the way. He looks like, well, if you, do you want to head towards it?
Sure, let's check
Can
it out.
someone do an investigation?
You're way too far away from
Oh, right.
that. It's like, he's like on your way to
Is it the way we want to go anyway?
Seems to be, more or less. It's across the
let's
plains
go.
are pretty
Closer
easy
and
to
see what
track.
happens.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go check it out.
Alright.
You're heading
Squat down so you can
across these fields and travelling, and you get to maybe a couple 100 feet away from it, and you can tell that it's glistening
with semen.
Yep. Dirty, filthy semen. It's glistening in a crystalline way with a sparkling morning dew look to it. And as you come around the side, you notice from closer range, I don't control it.
Is it just on random?
It is. It 100% is. It just times itself crazily. You notice that this entire section of it is missing.
Oh, okay. Dead boy standing.
It's just like... So you, the way from where you're seeing, you're like, oh shit, that's the giant again. Do you want to get any closer and check it out?
Can we just do investigations while we are now?
Investigation is up close and personal. This is perception from this far.
Perception, yeah.
Disadvantage for how far away it is, but yeah, go on. So roll twice. No, roll twice.
Roll 2
well,
dice.
if someone helps you, you'll just be rolling once because a disadvantage will pick the lowest.
Oh
3 or
man.
15. Fuck.
So, I mean, it seems like half a crystal giant.
Half a crystal giant. Love it.
It looks fucked up.
Looks fucked up.
We can go check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have
A crystal giant's a thing. I thought you said there were 3 types of giants.
Couple, no,
In
3
this
times
area.
that one could have been. Yeah.
How many feet?
A couple 100 feet. I mean, if it was going for you, it probably would have gone for you. It doesn't seem like a complete giant.
Do you know history? Are there giants that look like crystals and are half formed?
Yeah, I guess. This is a different one, but like...
Hard to tell from here. Too far. Maybe if you got a bit close, you could roll a better perception.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
fresh. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're heading in that
let's
direction
just walk.
anyway.
Yeah.
You guys are like, I don't know. I've spooked you too hard.
Okay.
As you get closer, it becomes pretty clear to see that this, though missing a good section of it, is a hill giant. Potentially the same
nice.
hill giant
No.
Something's happening.
No,
Stone
they're-
giants were nice.
that looks like it was in the middle of running and maybe fighting off something
Oh,
atop
shit.
it.
Oh, it's a white dragon.
But it's completely frozen in ice that's slowly melting away in the morning sun.
Let me eat it.
Yeah, can we go see if we can steal anything from it?
Crystals.
Yeah?
What sleight of hand? It's dead. I don't need a sleight
It's
of hand.
frozen in
frozen
ice.
stuff.
You
So
have
I
to
just go
spend
over to it?
a fair while chipping away into the
Ah,
ice block to get to
fair.
its large
So
purpose.
chromatic dragons can shoot ice.
There are some that can maybe. Who
So-
knows, man?
So putting 2 and 2 together, there's a chance that the dragon that's hanging around here is an ice dragon.
You said
Roll me
nice.
history.
Nice or
You
ice?
use a low DC
Yeah,
for
then
you.
it's nice.
No.
So low. Roll advantage. I'll just give another roll. You also have an inspiration card. Don't forget about it.
Yeah, I'll
Just use it. I'll let you to use it late to roll advantage if they're supposed to call it. Before.
that's just advantage on a d20 roll.
14.
Again, advantage is to roll 2 at the one time, not a reroll. But that was the 14 was because
second
you'd
roll.
rolled once
Yeah.
and then I was letting it slide. It's okay. New rules. It's a complicated game. 14. Chromatic dragons. There certainly is one that can. Is a white dragon, one of the more feral and bestial dragons.
Seems like this old dragon situation is starting to check out.
You, being a hunter with a history of this, passed down your family line.
Yeah, I have a
Dragon
I
attack
have that.
might be a dragon.
Yeah,
Dragon
so your family line,
is real.
No trouble in Phandalin.
No trouble, no.
your family line had passed down this information. Even though you never chose to hunt dragons, instead took a much easier bounty in urban landscapes, you still grew up learning about this, to your knowledge. There are white dragons. And it's this giant that seemingly could have crushed you all with a boulder with ease has been made a snack of.
At least
So-
it's gone.
If there is a dragon
It's
about,
the same thing. Traveling
you
plane.
look across the mountain ranges. They're all snowy peaks. Probably the direction you're heading, if anywhere. If there is one. There are other creatures that can freeze things. But it seems reasonable. Based on the marks on it, the fact that it's fighting something above it and it's frozen in ice.
And that our dungeon master is mean. It is definitely a dragon.
So this is based on, potentially a white dragon.
Alright.
Alright, we continue the trek.
Fuck, I just remembered I lost my rope.
You did? Let's go back and get it! Alright.
Let's go find the gnomes.
It's an easy trek.
Let's go.
Easy trek across this soft, lush field. It's so lush. Ah, why didn't you take the long way around? It's so nice underfoot. It's like daisies and this little rabbit's going and Bambi is trying to walk. Everyone's so happy. Not a giant in sight. Ah.
Did you get a lot?
Anyway. And it is after a wee bit more travel, following the map, and following pretty easy survival, that you find yourselves in a space that once I get the thing up, I'll totally read it to you. But until then, hold on to your panties, ladies, because I've lost the tab. You'd think I'd have gotten better at this by now. Years. Once upon a time you had to do this all by book, and you had like 1 million sheets of paper, like 4 different books. Still buy the books because they're lovely, but great art in them actually, very inspiring. Nice bits of fluff text.
It's like Wizards of the Coast style.
Yeah.
Apart from giant trident claws.
Giant frozen.
As you arrive in what appears to be, oh my god.
Yay!
So you follow a stream uphill to the base of the mountain. Barfin probably would have told you this when he was giving you instructions other way around.
Everyone's a water school, right? Because
Yeah.
everyone did it. Yeah.
So you're following the stream up to the base of the mountains where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, which seems to rise to 2 small islands covered with foot-tall, red, green, and purple mushrooms.
Can I do a nature roll?
2 foot tall, we're talking like nearly the height of Leo. Yeah. Well, just before you get to that, wow, you guys are getting closer and closer.
Waterfall.
Well, as you were approaching the misty pool, as you touch down, several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above where you currently are, near these pools. The mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place, so it is cool, it is dimly lit, it's pretty refreshing. It's got a weird fungusy smell to it though, but not a shitty one, like a rainforest walk. But yeah, roll a nature check if you so do wish.
Alright. Ooh, not good. It's a 3 with +3.
How close are you getting to these? Are you just doing it from a distance, like, oh, these are mushrooms, or do you want to go up and inspect them?
Yeah, I want to inspect them.
Okay.
Is your character like mushrooms?
My character? No, because I'm just thinking like
Why?
cool
What's wrong with
lore
mushrooms?
About terrain,
What do
plants,
mushrooms do,
animals,
guys?
Weather, natural cycles. Why not?
You put them in your tea.
Ignore the black screen.
While you watch Star Wars.
Star Wars.
So I can watch 3 Star Wars.
What's your whole 3 Star Wars? Star Wars. What if they bad wars? Oh, let it be these Star Wars. Alright, with a 3, you can tell that they are large, possibly edible mushrooms.
It's not 6.
Sorry, with a 6, still.
Yeah,
under
still
10.
shit. Alright, nothing.
I mean, possibly edible. They seem, they're quite rubbery and firm. It's nearly tree-like. Leo? No, you didn't really grow up around those.
Goes to stem and change colour if you pick it.
It's 2 foot tall. You can pick it if you want.
What?
What colour one would you like to pick? There were 3 different colours.
What colours are we talking?
We're talking red, green, and purple.
I am going to try and lift one of the green boys out of the ground.
one of the green boys straight out of the ground.
It's come out quite easily.
They come out pretty easy even for a 2-foot tall mushroom.
I help you.
Wah, wah,
and we've got a sword. I mean, I can...
Ooh. Okay. A red one, you say, sir?
Green.
Green one. You pull it out and it's got a yeasty smell to it. Heady smell. And as the spores sort of puff a bit, though you didn't grow up around many gnomes, your mama still made you a sweet gnome tree. You ain't gnome. You ain't gnome where you could.
Jesus.
This smells pretty familiar to you. It smells like the green bread type substance. It was quite sweet and tasty that Mama used to make. Mama used to make some fine...
Nostalgia.
Fine southern sweetbread.
History?
Oh yeah, your nostalgia pipes are running hot. It's all nice.
Sweet
Very
16. 19.
A 19. Yeah, this is this green mushroom is often ground into a flour type substance and used to make a tasty sweet green bread.
Yum.
Typical food stuff of the gnomes.
Yum. What's that bread called?
Gnomish green bread.
Big dumb.
I remember gnomish green bread. Mama used to give it to us after dinner every night. Yum.
Cool.
There'd be more with it.
Who wants to bake it into bread?
We don't have time for that, and then I yeet it. So
Well,
It just floats because it's a mushroom.
can't we just pack some in our pocket?
There are two
Totally.
other colours of mushroom.
Well, I feel like we know one's definitely safe and edible, so how about we just pick that?
2 foot tall.
Can I roll
Can't
a
we just
history?
cut it up?
Can I
Yeah,
roll?
you could.
Can I roll history just to see if I remember what the other mushrooms are?
Certainly.
Of course.
Oh, so they're it's 21.
You know your mushrooms.
Do you know a little bit about gnomish history? You know that the red ones are used to, as you squeeze it out, a strange, thick, black, oily substance comes out. Not edible. It is used to fuel their lanterns and other mechanical devices.
Cool. Interesting.
And the purple mushroom, it has a heady scent to it. Much like, imagine mixing wine and gin together. It's often fermented to make a mushroom wine, which it says here tastes as good as it sounds. Purple mushroom wine that tastes as good as it sounds. So I don't know how good that sounds to you.
Kind of useless, all of them. Unless you want to get some black goo.
Black
Feels-
goo's definitely
Black
good for a
goo.
fire if we're about to go into...
Yeah,
you
totally.
can't see.
Yeah.
So
Let's get black goo.
You don't got any like
Something
containers
to hold
though.
it
To put the
I
shit.
have a chest.
The chest.
Oh, we have
Fill up a
we have
chest
a backpack.
25 pounds.
of goo.
Alright, we just keep it.
I have a backpack. Yeah, we got a backpack.
Actually,
I'm
just,
happy
if
to...
I had my rope, I'd just tie it to my back. A big 2-meter mushroom.
Yeah.
But my rope's gone.
I was like, where's this going?
Aww. I can lend you mine, bro.
Well, how about I fill some of my backpack up with the edible one, and you can fill your backpack up with the burnable one. All mushrooms are edible.
Hold on. The edible one's like floating over there.
Because it was only 3 single mushrooms.
Why
It's
you
very
eat
difficult
it?
to field of mushrooms
Oh,
in
true.
different colours.
Alright.
Okay, let me just do a
The white noise is making me just...
Yeah, dude, can we like put some beats on or something? You play these rain sounds for
Let's
half
go
an
to
hour.
let's
and-
Okay. Well, it's strange because you think that you've turned up in a place called Gnomeward, right? This place, it's supposed to have,
Willy Wonka and chocolate.
it's supposed to have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Gnomeward.
It's churned by waterfall.
Waterfall.
It
That's how they brew
is.
the mushroom wine.
Yeah, I mean, other than this,
The mushroom
these
wine.
mushrooms in this town, it's supposed to be a bustling gnome town. There's supposed to be gnomes living here. There's
With the
2
dragon.
kings that rule this place. Lil, you remembered on the way here?
Yeah, my boys.
2 kings, husbands, rule Gnomeward. Yet, nothing!
Nobody.
Not a soul in sight.
Go investigate.
Wow,
they here.
Yes, I am trying to change something.
Just I think it was a Italian marketer leaving a voice message. Hello?
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 They never say your name.
Right.
Hello? What do they do though if you do say your name? Like what is the...
So if you say hello or yes, you're verifying your identity. They can, like, if they have some information, they can use it against you. So you might actually like verify your identity and agree to something. So if they say, "Can you hear me?" you're like, "Yes." And you're like, they'll hang up on you, and sometimes like you'll be locked into something. Or scammers, they just take little bits of your information from different places.
Yeah, but that's not how like agreements and contracts work.
Yeah, no, it's really weird, but people say like,
Not here, it does.
Like I always say.
Wow.
it's really weird. So
Name, my date of birth.
I don't know, but that's like one that I've read about a couple of times, and yeah, the one if you say hello, this is something speaking, and they hang up, like they have a recording of you saying that.
I'm gonna use that to scam Superordinary.
Okay, so just to clarify, while you're looking at your things,
I'm
your
trying to
secret
get
things,
some
our
crazy
backpacks
shit
are all
to work.
filled with either edible mushrooms or burnable mushrooms.
Boom!
Full infused.
Man, I digress. Why are we talking about that?
Oh,
Look at all the mushrooms.
We're in the water!
You're represented currently by a torch. I wasn't logging your information correctly into the thing, so I will put your tokens there another time. But at the moment, you're represented by your whole party when you're traveling. I represent you as a burning torch.
Oh yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah.
I thought we were at the mushrooms though.
Man,
Here's mushroom.
you wish. You wish you were a mushroom.
I don't have much room for you in my life anymore.
Hey! Ouch. So you guys are all wet from crawling through the, marching through the water to get to your mushrooms.
What else you got?
Champignon.
Okay, here we are, vibing out in the mushrooms. You can see bridge ahead, crossing where the waterfall is. Correct?
That's a
Either
bridge?
side of the bridge.
No.
No, that's your token. Sorry, I'll unclick that. Yeah. Bridge. Why? Oh, because you're clicked onto your token on your window. It's teething. I'm used to running this with two computers. I'm trying to run it with one. My teeth hurt. A lot of teeth talk. Okay. You see entrance? You see entrance. You see entrance. Oh, it's a ledge up. Can't hear anything except the roaring of the water.
So where are we?
You are in the middle in the island, picking mushrooms.
How do we get there?
You waded through the water. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. To get to either of those entrances, it you appear you'd have to climb up a sheer rock foot face, about 30 feet and 20 feet.
Half speed. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter.
This one seems to have a path going up.
Ah.
I reckon we head up to the path.
Strange that there is still no
Little
greeting.
boy can't climb. Still no what?
Greeting. No one's coming out. There's no one out here. No one.
Hello.
Everyone.
No.
Alright, so
Head up the path.
Are we going to keep quiet?
on the path.
Yeah, let's go up the path.
But yeah, let's
How
not
would this go?
be quiet.
Okay, we go up the path.
So you get up the path. You see that there is a path. Well, don't worry about the miniatures for now. I'll control it with the lantern, and then I'll be like, "Where are you guys placed?" And then you'll put yourselves out, and then I'll spring a trap on you. Okay, so as you head further up into the caves close to entrance, sort of dies down.
Can I roll a perception if someone wants to help me to see if we can notice anything that's suspect?
I can use detect magic.
Yeah, like notice
Oh yeah,
traps.
use classes.
I mean, that's what the paths look like. There seems to be
louder.
forward, back, left, and right.
I got 17
18.
plus 3, so I got 20.
19.
Okay.
A pretty hefty.
Can I?
Yeah. The roaring of the water. Can you? So yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, since I know the gnome ways and their illusions and things like that, can I like do like an arcana check or something like that, or some sort of history arcana thingy to see, like, because I might be able to predict Sort of, if they have any traps or anything, what they do.
History?
What to look for, yeah. History.
Yeah.
Oh
5.
my god.
Get out of here.
Get out of
Man, I
here.
don't know anything.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Your light's going way too far. As you look in here, it's pretty dark. It's seemingly not well lit. It's low light
Yeah,
vision.
really not well lit on it either.
No, I've got you set as daylight at the moment. As you look down these corridors, things to take note. The ceilings are pretty low. They're about 7 feet high and flat, carved into the stone.
Still like it's high ceilings, baby.
Yeah, for you, that's a high. The light, it is illuminated by hanging oil lanterns attached to rope pulley mechanisms, easy for you to refill them with oil.
Red mushroom oil.
Yeah, but it's low lit at the moment. It's not necessarily extremely well kept.
You took some red fuel stuff, didn't you?
So the lanterns aren't burning at the moment.
They are burning. They're just seemingly burning low.
Burning mushrooms.
Except mine.
Fill with a note.
So what I'm gonna do.
It's filled with no. That's true.
Whoa!
What do you want to do? I mean, you're standing at the entrance.
Are we going to go in or I'll go in first?
Okay, you go on first because the trap will get you sold.
Yes.
Yeah, who's taking point? You are.
I can go in first.
We'll say that there's.
Wait, is there anything
Mind
in there?
you, me and Sarah
Wait,
rolled
I'm-
pretty high perception.
I wanna
Is that
cast
what we
attack
looked at?
magic.
Like lanterns?
She wants to cast detect magic. Yeah, Annie wants to cast
It was a
detect
hallway.
magic.
I mean, we wouldn't really see much in
Okay.
a hallway.
She's gonna burn a spell slot.
Oh, do you really?
Okay, so we're into the cave. And we're
No!
There's low lit lanterns hung.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna roll stealth and sneak in and suss it out.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the veggie pizza.
12 plus 5, 17.
Tell us what
I
you
can
see.
check what is in.
As you take a
I just,
step
like,
in
rub
and
one
perceive it, you can see that it's sort of just. You can only really hear the lanterns hanging, the rumbling quietly of the waterfall, but a slight ticking, clinking, tinkering sound coming from the hallway straight ahead to you that goes off in a T.
So this is straight.
Yeah.
And then up here. But not. Okay.
So I should be using my cardinal directions. Heads to that is the north, south, east,
West.
east,
Oh,
north,
from my direction.
south,
In your direction.
west, east. Well, on the map's direction.
It's south on your direction.
There's cardinal directions in the corner of the map here. So it's towards me, just towards me. We'll go with that.
South.
No.
Whatever.
Which way's north here?
North on this map is the way you came in. Is towards you. You're north.
This way.
Yes.
You're north.
You're north. South, east.
So yeah, so I can hit tinkering there. Can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
You can't see anything down this way either.
Yeah.
But how far could I get in by stealth?
With that stealth, you think you could sneak all the way up to that corner at least?
Yeah. I want to go suss it.
You going alone?
I'm going to go alone to start with. Yeah, I'm the one that can hide the
We're
best.
following closely behind, but I kind of
But like I can.
We're
Yeah.
watching from a safe
watching
distance.
from a safe distance from the
You're watching the
mouth of the hallway.
So you get there, you turn the corner, you hear tinkering, and then you sort of peer around the corner, and you see a gnome working on this giant, like 4-way crossbow, like a ballista almost. That's just tinkling, working. She's got these goggles on that sort of let her see certain way. She's banging away.
Ooh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Can you use your perception to see if she has a wedding ring on? Is that a no?
Yeah, she's just twitching away. I mean, you can attempt.
Twitching away?
So, tinkering away.
I reckon I like
You should have gloves on though. You won't
just
be able to
like
see.
I just gesture towards the Leal and I'm like come up and then you know, maybe do you sort of gesture? Do you want to interact with your species?
He's just over in the side going like...
What's the gesture for species? Like yeah, right. What was the close up? Just me.
So I'm putting you on the ground.
Yeah, I creep, I stealth over.
Chainmail will just be chandling behind you.
I sneak up to the virus and like.
Roll me stealth as you sneak up the corridor.
I'm having my die back now. He rolled a 2.
I got a 4. But are we in rocks still? I got advantage.
You are still in rocks. Read me the no, because you're good at sneaking around here. Yeah, you're in rocks, baby. You get advantage.
Why is everyone getting shit rolls on the things they're supposed to be good at?
Yeah, I've rolled best on shit stuff.
Yeah.
You're done. He's
Hang
too
on,
late.
It's really close up, and it's just you. I probably hasn't seen a gnome in a while. And he's like, oh, it's this little squeak out, and she looks up. Beast! Jumps in the seat and just come. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Shit.
Never know.
Whoa, that 20.
So, loading that thing was her surprise round on you. So she's not going to necessarily get an attack straight away, if that is what she was choosing to do.
like a charisma throw or something?
Maybe once combat starts, but I'm going to go around, I'm going to ask you for these initiatives.
Cover it now.
But it's
I'm really gonna kill this poor little girl.
Apparently not.
It's... I mean, it was strangely dark, and it was not really well looked
I
after.
guess you were around the corner too, right?
She's killed everyone.
Oh.
What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know.
I don't like her
Troll
anymore.
sack.
No, like, I just hit a battle music and like it's like playing orc sounds as well as not. I just wanted some sweet battle music to get the blood pumping.
Wasn't just me and Sir Leo, because the rest of the guys were hanging back.
No, we were
Yeah, but
No,
I'll
but
say
you
you
were
all
like,
roll initiative because what's about to happen is it just puts everyone in turn-based order is what
I
initiative
see.
does.
Yep.
So, okay, you know what would have alerted them? She hops in, she does get that surprise round off, and she and goes to fire this device. That's what will alert everyone. So thank you for persuading me that she should get an opportunity attack against him.
Jesus.
Why?
Okay. So she's gonna fire. So I need you to put your miniatures out now. So the rest of you are at the door here. Where was, I'd say
like the
Neil was
hallway.
there, you were there, sort of peeking around.
At least this isn't rain sounds anymore.
I like the rain.
And the rest of you are at the doorway. What order of you guys would have you been in at the doorway? Well, that's gonna matter.
Dunhill pull me down.
Yeah, I'll be first because I put Sir Leo down.
I'll be right next to you because I followed.
The one you put in.
I'm normally at the
dude.
back.
The guy with the sword.
Well, your tail would hit people's
And the
faces.
other sword. Okay.
So
Let's
I've always
roll.
It's okay, yeah, the time.
Oh, that's Yari. You know what? Let's put a crazy little book gnome. Damn.
Little baby.
Oh. What do we got here?
With giant arrows.
There we go. She's sitting in this four-way crossbow machine that's turning around. Loading and firing and going for broke. Attack. 2 crossbows firing. Oh! Okay, so she's gonna get 2 attacks. As she fires the first one and it sort of spins around as her chair goes the opposite direction to it. As it pans, I guess you'd say. And she pans the opposite way to stay in place. It's weird, it's not like it's just turning around her, it's like both of it are turning and then it's over-made. Like, that's turning and then this one turns at twice the speed to turn her back.
Oh, sick.
So, we're gonna go, our first attack. I'm going to say an 18 is going to hit you.
Your armor class, your AC.
Your AC.
What do we do to this poor gnome?
She screamed out, "Ah! Monsters!"
What a monster.
Fired.
Didn't see the gnome there?
Fired again. This is the intrigue. Just trust the book. Trust the intrigue. Does a 12 hit?
Your AC.
An AC against your AC, your armor class. Bang. So the first one hits, the second one doesn't hit. Holy fuck. Hold on to your buttholes. 6 points of piercing damage as a large crossbow bolt, probably the size of your arm, flies past you, just missing your throat as it slams into the wall behind you.
So I take 6 damage of it.
You take 6
The
points of damage.
velocity of it.
Okay, what were all of your initiatives?
21.
Okay, let's go high. So 25 to 20. With that blue pen, did I?
No one.
Sorry, what was I adding to it?
Initiative.
20, yeah, your initiative bonus is at the top. So 25 to 20.
Inside your armor.
Yeah.
So 21 was Anaricia.
Okay.
21, yeah.
So Leo was 8.
So Leo, well, let's count down. We're going, so now we're going to go 20 to 20 to 15. Anyone in that bracket?
It's me, I guess.
Yeah, were you?
So 17.
So 17, so you're in that bracket? Okay, so we'll go with, that is Varus.
20.
15 to 10.
Say that.
15 to 10. Who's in 15 to 10? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is. Are we dying? Are we dying?
Yeah, we're gonna
I got a 7!
Are you gonna let Varus die in episode fucking 2?
survive the day.
Because Leo couldn't keep his little gnome mouth shut. I'm excited. Okay. 10 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
6.
So anyone higher than 9? So we'll go 9 at Dunhill.
8.
8 at Leo.
7.
7 for you.
Yeah.
5.
5!
Oh my god.
Okay, well that puts Anaricia at the top of the round. Anaricia, you see this crossbow bolt fly past, nearly eviscerating your friend Varus. You hear it spark against the wall and clash into the corridor behind. What do you do?
I run into the corridor.
It's going to take... Yep, so you can go 5, 10. It's going to take 10 feet to push past Dunhill, because passing through your friends, if you're the same size, is difficult terrain.
I am the
Which
one
is
with
this
the
one
tail.
here. So 5, 10. So it'll be 5, 10, 15 feet, half your movement just to get one square in front of Dunhill. 15.
I don't want to kill her.
Do you want to go your full 30? Because that'll be
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
The corner.
You can only get that far because your allies are in front of you.
Fine, okay. I cast
Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy.
Tamagotchi.
And I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna make tremors in the ground to just scare her. I don't know why I'm doing this.
The ground tremors a bit under her
breaker
crossbow. Faint tremors.
And
Okay,
then,
this could offer, if someone opens up some sort of threat, this could maybe build credence to it.
I don't know why I did that. No, I don't want to do that.
No?
I already did that.
Making it Varus's turn. Varus, you could push past your
Scary.
friends.
I can't do anything if not
You could
kill
run
her.
around that corner and get out of the way of the crossbow bolts. Seems like the crossbow bolts can only fire in a
Oh, I
straight
could've done
line
that.
down. So, I mean, it's pretty
Oh,
easy to get out away from.
Can I take it? Because other gnomes. I'm gonna run away.
You're gonna run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Seems wise. Seems measured.
Wait, why are you running there?
Oh,
You're running there?
What do you see?
Okay. As we split the party.
Oh no.
As we split the party.
Don't
I'm
split
gonna
the
do something
party
Hoping it's a loop.
with my
Varus, I have a little token for you.
Oh, crap.
Control C, and then, so what I'm gonna do is how this gets fun is you all have a different tint to your night visions. So when I drop your character down in here, instead of that torches, you'll begin to split
Oh,
up.
that's cool, and you can give it the colour, yeah.
Yeah,
See what
so
you see.
I need to give that token to controlled by
Have you used that yet?
bam. So it's technically light, but if it was dark, your token has a hue to its night vision. So if
Yeah.
there's 4 of you in a room,
You can tell.
you can see who can see where. So it's super useful. Man, Roll20 is pretty cool for that. But yeah, that's about as far as you can see. Not because it's dark, but because that's physically how far you can see. Right? Yeah. You can see clearly because you have low light vision. Okay, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to there. You still have a total of 35 movement speed as a wood elf, I believe. Is that correct? So is it just
35.
35, yeah. So you still have 2 more squares if you choose to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 is all the way down to there if you so choose.
Yeah, let's go away. I'll suss out what's over there.
35, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, one more. What do you see? You can sort of see as you're running around this corner looking into that room.
Oh dear.
I'll give you a quick
she's
description.
Not trying to shoot it out, she's trying to
What's
shoot
your passive
bug.
perception? You're pretty good at this. Hey, you're good at panning things out as you run through. So, can't avoid that pan.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Passive perception is
I'm sad that
Perception?
he is this week.
14.
Next time.
14 on the passive perception for that.
Every roll, like every one, to do a shot.
Okay, so you turn that corner, you can see in this
less than
room
10.
are these strange gnomish contraptions. You can see one clearly. It appears to be a barrel, like a brass and timber barrel with 6 articulated metal legs and a pair of forward-facing pincer claws and like a chimney out the back. It's some clockwork steam crab tank, maybe? There's a porthole at the front? I don't know. That's what we get out of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take it to C. That's her turn. You just hear her scream out, reloading. You can hear it echoing down the corridor. I'll get to you, filthy no-meeting beasties!
Definitely
Reason from a distance.
Okay, that puts it at Daddy Dunhill.
I don't know what to do.
Smack her, Daddy. Woo!
Okay.
Choke that little gnome lady.
You'll laugh. It's so good.
I'm just going to move down. I don't want to really get in anyone's way. I'm just going to move to this point here.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
What do you do anything?
How loud can you yell? Is that a thing?
Actually, you know what? Actually,
fuck yeah, you can yell.
Can she hear me from here? If I yell?
Oh, yeah.
How loud's it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a persuasion check. I'm just going to yell out, we come in peace.
We have a gnome with
We have
us.
a gnome.
We came here. Please stop, we come in peace.
Okay, roll me that sweet, sweet persuasion check against a hostile enemy.
Oh no.
What is it?
So
Is that a heroic?
Yeah.
She can re-roll. She can
Re-roll.
give you
Really?
re-roll.
Bless.
That's lame. That's lame. I'm not going to give those out anymore if you're going to use them for lame stuff like saving each other's lives.
Oh, thank you.
Please use it wisely.
19!
Plus 3, so 22.
Where were you? Sorry, I got knocked over.
Yeah, there.
Plus 3, so that makes it a 22. So you can see as you walked into that corridor as well, it is dimly lit, see? So it's hard for you to
Can't
see
see.
down those corridors. You weren't really paying attention to it, so I won't necessarily make that one a gimme. But, what was your roll again? 22. So, how do I know? How do I know you're not gonna eat me? That's what they all say.
It's up to you, man. I think
She seems like she's listening. But like, okay, so hostile enemy, especially panicked hostile enemy, great roll. Like, you've brought her down to listen. She was shoot on sight before, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your initiative? When is Sir Leo coming to the play?
So, you don't know that. That would be metagaming.
Oh, true. I'm going to end my turn here. Hold it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it Sir Leo's turn.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Diplomat.
Is that gnomes have a language? Gnomish?
What's your max health, by the way?
10.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
It could have taken you straight to 0. That attack, it is
I don't
like
really have any
This takes a bit of nousing to get
dragon
to.
crossbow or something.
I can speak
Well, you were
Gnomish.
sent here to get some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's your
I'm
time
gonna-
to
Speak
shine.
in Gnomish.
Yeah, I'm gonna persuade
You
her.
can speak at a couple things. Speak in Orcish.
That'll help.
No, I'm gonna try and persuade her in Gnomish.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be like, hey, we've travelled from Phandalin, and we come in peace.
Show yourself, man.
And I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
if I peep around the corner,
Mm.
can you please not shoot me? I'm gonna but I'm gonna very tediously.
Let me read. Let me do a little bit of eye peeping.
Eye
on some
peeping.
things.
Can anyone help you with that roll?
I'm just
Not when we're in battle, right?
I
not
think
really.
it is.
It's a
Okay.
situation.
Yeah, because it's turn.
Okay.
The DC is high, but I will let you roll at advantage because we're using gnome machine. Thank you. You know what? For being on it, have a card.
Yay!
That's what gets you a card. Being on it. Is there a
19
one?
and a 9.
No, you're
So
advantage.
22.
Yes.
22.
That's pretty good.
What are you saying
Fine.
exactly?
I'm like, in Gnomish, I'm like, hey, we're really sorry for frightening you. We don't mean you any harm. We're definitely, I'm a gnome. I'm not gonna eat another gnome. That's psycho. You know, please stop firing so we can chat. Please. I'll play you a song. I'm a bard.
The trust comes first, then comes the chewing. You think they haven't tried talking in Gnomish? When they look like you, that's how you trust them the least.
So we just hear it. She's no longer seeming worrying it, but it's.
Am I allowed to continue the conversation right now?
That's 6 seconds in the combat round, so that's sort of
Done.
all you get. Yeah, that's your action.
That's your action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
You
anything
just
else.
stay.
You.
Okay.
Please.
You. What?
I
You what?
am going to try and use my persuasion to convince her that I am her soulmate, and that if she just puts her weapons down, we can work through this together. And I
Okay.
care about her a lot.
Okay.
You may need to translate, bud. I assume you'll do that in the background.
Yeah,
Also, tell her I'm very, very handsome.
I'll translate for you.
Thanks. Okay.
Please roll now.
Oh,
Which one is
hit the
yours?
dice. Damn it.
The blue one?
Yeah.
What is the blue one?
5.
5.
What's your modifier?
+3.
8.
It's a healthy 8.
I hear there's a lot of yous. Alright. Come in here one at a time and I'll look at you.
Oh no, she's gonna shoot us.
She's
one
only
by one.
creeping a little.
Okay.
I'll never find love at this rate.
Alright.
Time I
Looking
roll.
in all the wrong places. Tune in next week.
Damn it, I'll away you.
Get it? Alderon places? Because
Alderon.
with all the Star Wars references.
Oh
See that?
my
It's
fucking
deep.
god.
Deep.
I'll call the episode right there. Okay. Pulling up into Yari's turn. Yari, what are you up to?
I'm gonna cast Blade Ward, just in case this turns to shit.
Fair. I was gonna go Eldritch Blast, but I thought it was a bit mean.
Please don't.
So there's only one person who's really seen this. 2 of you. 2 of you have seen this contraption.
Oh, yeah.
It's like crossbow, like this double crossbow thing. Crossbow, ballista, and shielded somewhat as well. You getting to think at this time, now you've had a bit of time to think, you've reacted straight away, oh god, please stop attacking us. You think about it, you're like, if I were to attack her, she seems to be in cover. I'd probably only be destroying the crossbow. But isn't that something we came to bring?
Is it?
Found things to help defend against.
Oh yeah.
Attack.
Okay. With you.
Oh, yeah, Roger.
Seems like the kind of thing a ballista.
What's up, Biari?
Yeah.
Blade ward
Yeah.
goes up.
Okay.
See?
And
Blade ward.
it's just
Yeah, what does blade ward do?
so it's until the end of your next turn you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, like damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Till the end of your next turn.
End of my
yeah,
next
so that's
turn.
good. So you do it now.
Yeah.
You can fuck
So the
around
next
next
turn,
turn.
I'm
Yep.
covered.
So you still have your movement and your
I
bonus
still
action.
have yeah.
Are you gonna show yourself?
Blade.
No,
Wow, someone's thinking ahead. Warded from blades.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, also
No,
not
I just wanna.
Not specific.
not specific. Blood
But
ward.
also very specific.
You can move.
Freaking out. What's going on in the hot seat over there while she thinks about her turn?
I'm dying.
You're freaking out.
That's right. You got shot.
Yeah, you
How
got
much
that
health do you have
fucking
left?
knee.
I can always look it up. 4. You're in the point now. That was like your luck armor sort of thing gone. Your last 4 points are really like, if she hits you, it's gonna be. You'll be fine. Walk out there. See.
Oh shit.
Come
Who's in
on.
this like little bit here in the shadow? Is that Dunhill?
That's downhill. It's just because
That's
it's
me.
low light where he's standing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go stand with him because I can see in the light and he can't.
Okay, so do you wanna go
Okay.
like there?
Yeah.
Adding in
Can 2 people stand on
another
the same
token.
move?
They cannot, and if you push past them, it is twice the movement to
But you have heaps of things, so
squeeze.
do you want to go past?
Heaps of things.
To
working.
arguably, you
have
could
stand
say
behind
squares.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I want her to see that there's more
Not
people than she
sure
currently
if
knows.
I wanna
But she's
see.
over there. You just wanted to go next to
Do
them.
I wanna see?
Sure.
Isn't that what you just wanted?
Yeah, that's
Can I see what he sees with his eyes? Can I
His
look
arm
down
is
the
going to be something
corridor?
scary in there.
Far down
Oh, yeah, we
here
definitely
and
did that.
see
God,
another
again.
crossbow. Hey, will there be another crossbow down that hallway? Will the whole team die?
Oh dear.
Are we gonna go a
Man.
little longer?
At least
Cause
I
we
can reuse
started
my backstory
late.
because no one knows.
We're at
Oh yeah.
We need to make a new character.
2 hours and 46 minutes.
Yeah. You wanna go for the full 3 or do you wanna call it? As she looks into this
I don't wanna
room.
stop.
Are we gonna go
I don't.
full 3 hours
We can keep-
or are we calling it? It's up to the table.
I'm happy to keep going.
I'm happy to keep
I feel like we're
going.
at a
All
point
three
where I
is
sort of want an answer.
Yeah.
We could do the whole like cliff edge thing.
We can. We can. What's in this? What's in this? You've come through a cliff's edge.
Same thing.
And you fell down a cliff's
Yeah, we're very
edge.
full.
A lot of cliff edges. What's in this room? Are we resolving it now as she
Well,
looks
you've
in?
already
or are
looked,
we...
right? You're already there.
Well,
you got
or-
night vision.
Next week.
Oh,
Next
week.
fortnight.
Okay.
Next
I don't-
fortnight.
I don't want to wait.
2 weeks.
We have to wait with the viewers.
Well, how about we put our hands up who just wants to find out and who wants to... Yeah, I think... Yep. Oh shit. Should we roll a die?
Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
10 more minutes.
We're gonna figure out this gnome situation.
I want the gnomes to get along.
Yeah.
Okay. Come
See,
on.
There were 2
Alright.
sides. See, 2 sides to the cave. Who knows what's happening? Is there infighting? Have the 2 husbands called it off? Find out next. No. G tres. Oh, G tres. Where the flip? Where the hot flip? Am I looking for this tab? Oh, right. I'm gonna organize my tabs better next time. Okay, this room that you look in contains several
Oh fuck.
dining tables
Oh.
and chairs. sized
For no.
for small folk. The stout wooden cabinet rests against the east wall, holds tin dishware and utensils.
Love it.
There you go.
Right
Great
next to the
find.
giant
Room is
crossbow.
Bring all the forks back to
That's
the
the
town
room.
and stab the orcs.
She just walked into. I need to
So how
update
far
her.
No, she's
She was
walked
just
back
there, and I've just got to update the old
North.
light token.
It's just because Dunhill can't see.
Baby, come
Dark
back,
vision.
any kind of fool. And as it follows down further into a corridor down Yard Way.
Okay.
Okay, she's going there. You can see it goes off into
Ooh,
into
look
some
at
sort
that.
of
A little bit of a loop there.
direction.
Ooh, there's a little bit.
Some sort of direction.
Well, we've got things we can make a blockade with.
Tables and chairs as shields.
These are big bolts though. They're like 4-foot bolts.
Soften the blow.
Definitely soften the blow. No, it wouldn't. Okay.
No, it
don't
would.
do that. He's laughing.
No. Okay, what it is, there's things called cover. So there's half cover, 3/4 cover, full cover. Half cover gives you a +2 to your AC. 3/4 cover +5 to your AC. Full cover, impossible shot. Just can't do it. Just can't make it. Unless it's a fireball and it goes around the edges. Does she have fireball tipped bolts? We'll never know.
Let me. Yes. Anyway.
Let's go. It is back to Yari's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Back to Anarissia.
Oh shit. I'm don't know what to do.
Quick game's a good game, says the guy who just talked for 10 minutes about tables.
I will walk into the why do I want to walk there? Should I? No. Okay, I'll walk there. I walk inside.
From what they've relayed to you, I'll do a gimme. We've got some new people at the table. I'll give you a gimme. They've shouted out, you've seen this crossbow. Varys says he's running around. There's a crossbow down here. Some crazy armored contraption. Leal might have... Oh, this is mettering. I'm never going to do this for you guys again. Session 2, first real combat. She seems to be armored. It's if you shot at her, you don't think you'd hurt her. Never again am I going to be this soft on you guys. The further we go, the harder I get.
I'll walk and be like,
Oh.
we got a piece. I also changed my eyes.
5, 10,
to look
15.
Scary as well.
15 to get to there. Do you want to go 20, 25 to get right up to her, or do you want to stay here? Or do you want to step back? So 15, 20, 25, could say something, could cast a spell, and then nip around the corner.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't want to play the game for
I
it.
know. But I will try to persuade her and go like, we come in peace, like, I'm not gonna attack you at all.
Roll me a persuasion check, come on.
14.
Plus 3, 17.
17. Yes! Perfect! Nope! Don't move! Perfect! She seems to be lining things up. She is just not listening. Maddened, it would seem. Do you wish to end your turn there, or do you want to move around that corner?
I'd fuck on the ground.
Bye-bye! I tried.
So at this point, maybe she's unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Who knows what's happened, man? Strange times. That makes it Varys' turn. Varys, what are you doing, baby? What sugar are you giving me?
Can I do anything to help Sir Wheel communicate?
You can try and talk to her as well, but I don't think you have any spells or abilities off the top of my head that would emphasize his already impassioned spiels. And you're hearing all this as well. The highest he rolled, she turned into, okay, I'm willing to talk. But from that point, it's just been, nah, you're here to kill me.
Far away too. Maybe I'll suss out what's over here. I'm gonna try and investigate this thingy, majiggy.
This thingy majiggy.
Yeah.
Fingus majingus.
This thing that I can see.
Steampunk crab.
Okay, and you... Yeah, so you look at it from outside the room, you don't want to move further into the room to get a better eye at it?
Yeah, I do want to move in closer.
Okay, so we're going to move you 5, 10, 15, 20, so you're next to it in the doorway. You see 2 of them in the room. Amongst other strange bric-a-brac that would not make any clear idea to you. You don't have any clear idea what a lot of this stuff is. Gadgetry. What'd you roll? 23.
17 plus 3.
17 plus 3, so a non-natural 20. This looks like some sort of small contraption that could probably fit 2 of Leal in, 1 of you at a squeeze. Do you have the know-how to work something like this? Looks like some armoured tank device. Crabby.
Can I get in?
You can attempt to figure it out. I'll. Yeah, give me an investigation. I'll give it to you just because looking at them, you'd already sort of looked at them, and as you walk clear into the room, you'd open that up more. So your action will be to investigate the closest one to see if you could open it and hop in. That sound is coming from your hot and heavy tonight, big boy.
3 plus 3.
A 6. It is complicated to you. There's steampunk knobs and dials. Which one? Hang on, does that... Oh wait, sun just started hissing. Oh shit, no better. Is it this one? I swear it should be... Why isn't this just like a latch? You can't quite figure it out. And in 6 seconds as well, you've run into the room, you've gone, oh shit, hang on, that thing. Too much at this point to figure out. But, seems like a pretty good track. Okay, we're gonna take it straight to her turn. She's going to sit there and go,
No one's there.
I'm waiting. Yeah, that's right. Come take a bite of this old gnomey. I've got some good gnawing left in me. Yes, juicy. Hear that? Yes, I'm juicy. Come on. Come on, I've seen you take the others. I've seen you in the dark. I know what you want from me.
and that's her, just begging you to come try and eat her. Because she's not armed. We're going to go straight into Dunhill.
Remember you're in that room.
Dude, she said she's not armed. She said, I'm not armed, come eat me. Dude, don't be rude, you're in our house.
He's not armed. A machine, like a
He's trying to
weaponized.
fucking kill her.
Come on! Say hi to the old grandma!
Well, I don't actually know those contractions or viruses, so I won't go into the room with the tables and the chest. The big thing full of silverware.
We can also tell you to get around the side as well.
I don't know that yet.
Yari.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yari,
I only can see low light, so. Or at the moment.
Yeah.
I am going to
I
get.
don't care. I love it. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to there. I mean, you can see. It's just like, it's not bright. I just gotta put one more token up for your boy you. He's just standing at the doorway, hey, and then I've tokened everyone. It's just tokening you guys as you move. Yeah, what are you up to? What are you doing?
You said there was like some sort of cabinet thing full of silverware, visibly.
Yeah, there's a cabinet. It's full of tinware, thank you.
Tinware.
Yeah, don't be...
As in scrap or...
No, as in like...
Utensils.
Jesus Christ, man. These people just like eating off tin.
Right, so
Culturally
utensils.
insensitive.
I am going to grab a bunch of those like tin utensils.
Yeah.
How many I can get.
Uh-huh.
And... How much do you think I could grab? How many are there? Like, can I grab?
Cabinet full.
Cabinet full?
Cabinet full.
I'm
More
just
than your
gonna-
hand. Like, armful.
I'm just going to just grab those and put as many as I can in my backpack during my turn.
Wow.
Robbing her now.
Wow.
I have an idea.
Oh no, just your tokens are there, so move yourselves on top of the tokens. I was just shifting the map. So could you, as you move further down here, yeah, so the tokens for. See how cool that is? See how I can track it?
So, yeah, that's my turn pretty much.
It's your turn, just shoving tinware into your hands. That takes it to Leal. What are you up to, big boy? Lealing about the joint.
I don't know.
Give me a cliffhanger. Oh, one more round. If it's not resolved in this round, we're waiting till a fortnight.
Yeah. It's gonna take a long time.
It's been 12 seconds. Your friend you know nearly got yachted by a boat. Yeah.
So sorry to do this.
Yeah.
I posted like as like
We
a
haven't said
reaction.
anything yet,
as,
so.
During like as I was doing it, can I like shout out to Yadi? Yadi?
Yeah.
Like pretty much like we need to make cover. I'm gonna try jam his shit with all this tinware.
Smart.
Right, okay, cool.
It's little
Yeah,
gnome
what?
cups and plates.
So maybe we can like push something up.
Yeah.
And an entire cabinet and an entire table.
Or maybe just the table. I don't know.
Do you want to? Maybe I didn't describe it. Did you want to grab a table or a cabinet?
I don't know. I thought my tone was that's as much as I could fit.
Okay, you just started clearing the cabinet.
Yeah, so I can get it. Then I want to initially get cover, and then just pretty much like just rain down your tin on and like try jamming shit up.
Yep. Oh. I like this. Let's try to go get a misfire. Lil, this man wants to destroy a masterpiece by your people. I wouldn't let it happen. I'd just stab him in the back now. Just slit his throat and be done with it.
Jam it up.
A cultural atrocity is what he's pitching. Just do it. I'll give you a shiny sword. Nah, kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
And
5, 4.
I'm gonna try persuade her
3.
again.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use some musical
Yeah.
talents of mine.
So
6
performance.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna perform for her.
Oh.
I'm going to.
This is the song.
I'm gonna
This is a
say.
song about how much I don't want to eat you.
I'm gonna like yell out. I'm gonna say, "Hey, I don't know how we convince you that you're friendly, but while you wait for us to pop our heads around, which we're not because we're scared of you and your giant balls.
This is a lot longer than 6
I'm
seconds.
gonna play you some waiting music.
You're gonna say that and play it in the 6 seconds. I'm just gonna say you're just gonna play that music and explain it while you're playing. As you start the intro.
And I'm just gonna
first 8 bars.
Keep playing. Yeah.
Roll me a performance check, please.
Do you have a lute?
I have a lot of different instruments.
Nice.
I have a pan flute, a lyre, bagpipes, and a slide whistle.
Not the bagpipe.
No, I'm gonna stick with my pan flute because that's my go-to.
So
that's
like
my
pan
baby.
fluting
That's on
in.
my hip always. Like,
Which is most soothing.
so yeah, I picked that up. Off
Roll.
my baby. And then there's a 10 plus a 2, so 12. Oh, that is.
Your music only seems to drown out any indication of what she might be doing next.
Oh, fuck.
It's just a slight crazy in the next room along to your elevator music. There's this insane, clearly insane character. Again, somehow cannot be reasoned with pathetic rolling.
So she doesn't reply to anything I say either.
I
No.
can walk and then do a thing, hey?
You can.
Yeah.
You can walk, do a thing, continue to walk.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to here.
Yep.
Or like
That's
that can't go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would be a full movement to get to the other side. That'd be
I
done.
don't want to be on the other side.
Yep.
'Cause that's where I got
Yep.
shot, so I'll stay here.
Unless you want a Weldridge
Okay.
Blaster. That's the perfect place to be.
Then I want to roll for a deception. I'm gonna tell her that I've got a bomb, and it's a really big bomb. And if she doesn't step away from the crossbow, I'm gonna have to explode her.
Roll me an intimidate.
Intimidation. But I thought it would be deception because I don't have a bomb.
Yeah, okay, I'll get it. Because you're not necessarily yelling it at her. You're just like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
this is what's happening.
Please
Got a
don't
bomb.
fuck me!
Run!
No! Kill me!
Oh, you're lucky. You're
Okay,
lucky.
I got +3, so that's a 4. Fucking kill me.
Even over the music, you hear her go,
Whoa! A bomb? I could use that. All right, come round and show me the bomb.
Worth a try, sorry guys.
you can use the rest of your movement to move around if you want.
You don't
I don't wanna get shot.
You don't have
Well, she
anything.
said she wants to see the bomb.
Do you anything that looks like a bomb?
I do have my water skin.
How good can you bluff?
I can bluff pretty well.
Let's see. Do you want to step around that corner and then try and bluff
Can you like
next
hold
turn?
it out around
I
the
feel
corner?
like you're gonna kill me if I do that.
Why would I do that?
Can you like dangle it out?
Just to remind you. Just to remind you. He's not here anymore.
Guys! Okay,
It's a gnome. It's a tiny little reclining gnome.
okay. I'm gonna, so I've got a little bit left, right?
Yeah, you've got enough just to get to that square. Right there, or there.
Can you dangle it around the corner?
Yeah, can I dangle it around the corner?
Just stick
No,
it-
you'd have to be in the same space Leal is, and he's been
Ah,
blocking
okay,
that up for
yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
making it harder.
Yeah, but I'm
Playing
trying.
tunes, he's there going do 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 ba ba da ba.
Hey,
So,
let me into the
you
room.
got shot-
Let me into
You
the
got shot
room.
once, and he didn't die.
He didn't die. And he took a hefty amount of damage.
Can you do, so like if someone's shooting at you, you can't roll for athletics or something?
No, not unless that sort of ability allows a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna leave us on a really big fucking cliffhanger because this is gonna be perfect because I might die. So here we go.
Bang.
What do you say?
What are you
I
holding?
say,
What's your bomb?
This is the bomb. Here's the bomb. I will give it to you if you stop shooting.
You're just holding up your bag.
While no, I'll just say it's filled with C4. If you stop shooting and let our friends pass.
I thought your character would be like, it's under my clothes. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you've said, I've got the bomb.
Yeah.
And she's like, come out, and then you've stepped out like that, and here it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Yari have her turn, so then we can start at the top of the initiative next round.
Yeah, easy.
And Yari, is there anything you'd like to do? Your friend stepped out in the corridor. You haven't seen her step out, but you've heard her say, and then go, here it is. So like, oh shit, what? And then he's clanging around with cups. And do you grab chairs and tables and make a barricade, or?
Fucking help me, bud. I'm done. You got any?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna pick up what I can, as in table-wise, and move out of this room down the hallway. Can I like pass objects to you, or?
You could. If you wanted to walk into the room and grab a table, you'd have to go 5. I'd let you go past it. So 5.
Yeah.
Pick it up as an action. Or as an interaction, right? Interaction 5. 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. Your movement's to there. You could use then your action to throw it down the hallway.
Over my head.
Potentially hitting your friends. You're just yeeting a chair down the
a
hallway.
table.
Your friend's like, I've got a bomb, and you're like, here! Whoa! But
Confusion.
yeah, that'll really throw him off. I think. I don't know what's happening here. I mean, the dice and the book tells me I'm innocent.
You know what? Yeah.
They make me hurt you every fortnight against my will. What do you want? What are you doing?
How you feel like having a table flung at you?
Oh look, it's probably better than a fucking arrow. So
it's a little table.
Can I just slide it along the stone floor?
Well, you hit me.
You push it up to where it'd just go to where Leal is. If you pushed it really hard, you could potentially hurt Leal.
Yeah, you are a tiny boy.
We need a move, man.
There's a full-size table.
You need to get out of the way. It's not a small table.
Or you could continue on that corridor and see what awaits. Maybe there's another option. Your friend, though he hasn't said a word to anyone else, while lightly bleeding, has found a tank, question mark?
Alright, I'm going to...
I feel like I need to get to the
I'm gonna
tanks.
Phil, I'm gonna
Just go.
put some of this tin stuff in my backpack and then move
Can you what? Your backpack?
the tin utensils.
You want to put
Is
some
that
in? That'd be it. I'll give you an interaction to put a light amount in. It'd be your action to put a lot in.
Let's do light.
So a light interaction, you grab a small handful of tin utensils. Make sure you write that down, you get that in your hand. And we're going to move you...
30.
You're 30 feet, so we're going to go 5, 10... Ooh, that's 5. That's 10. That's 15. That's 20 to here. I'll let you figure out from there where you want to go. Around or across? Arguably, you could only see to about there. You could surmise that it probably joins up.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards the steampunk crabs.
Ooh! Okay, fix your inches up. She's gonna end up there, that's 30. Oh, hang on. You're in a dimly lit room.
Yep.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
It was always dimly lit for you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Lots of silverware. Feeling like a prize fuckwit.
Alright, tin. We'll jam the thing up.
In the
And you know what?
You think it's silver, but it's actually this tin.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it there. You in the line of fire of the crossbow. Yari heading down a corridor,
With some forks.
seeing her friend Varys inspecting some sort of large contraption. We've got Leal singing a tune to let me in, and Anarisia around the corner freaking out. And that was another episode of Superordinary Adventures over Yonder for Super D&D.
Tune in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. What do we got? This, but no, other than that, what else do we have coming up?
Got
It'll
Super
be the
late.
It'll be a
13th.
super late.
What date's super late on?
16th of August.
16th of August.
2 weeks from now, pretty much.
And we've got the BSAP stream
Yes, it's
on the 8th.
Peace out.
So
The
nice.
8th of August.
What is
And
the
we will be
switch up
hosting
party?
We will be
together.
hosting that.
It's about it,
Yeah.
That's it. It was.
So
Fields Club shows, gigs.
yeah, Fields Club are playing August 14th, Black Bear. I don't know the other time that we're playing. September is going to be in the zoo. And we'll also be playing on this stream at Ipswich, at most of the band's hometown. A little bit of fun information. Other than that, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys again. Like, subscribe, join us. Help me help you. Quit my job. Pay me money. Nah, have a good time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Fun with learning.
No.